Welcome, dear friend. Come in slowly. There is no rush here, no schedule to keep, no expectation waiting for you on the other side of this moment. You have found your way to a quiet place, and I am so glad you are here. Maybe your day was long. Maybe your mind is still racing with thoughts that will not settle, with worries that have followed you from the morning into the deep hours of the night. Maybe your body is tired in a way that sleep has not yet been able to touch. Whatever you are carrying, you can set it down here. You are safe. You are seen. You are loved by the one who never sleeps and never grows weary. If you feel led, share your location and your prayer requests in the comments below. We will pray over them together. And if this sanctuary brings you comfort, consider subscribing, so you may return whenever your soul needs rest. Let us begin. Father in heaven, gentle and merciful Lord, we come to you now in the stillness of this hour. We come weary. We come weighted. We come with hearts that have been pulled in too many directions and minds that have not yet learned how to be quiet. But here, in your presence, we lay it all down. We thank you that your word is a sanctuary, a soft place to rest our restless souls. We thank you that your Spirit hovers over us even now, the way you once hovered over the dark waters at the beginning of all things, bringing peace where there was none. Quiet our thoughts, Lord. Loosen the grip of every fear. Let your truth wash over us like a warm and gentle tide. Wrap us in the deep stillness that only you can give. Speak softly to the corners of our hearts that have not heard a kind word in too long. Let every breath we take be an act of trust in you. Carry us, Father, into rest. In Jesus' name, Amen. Tonight, beloved, we will let the Proverbs quiet your restless mind. The wisdom of God, gathered long ago and preserved for you in this very moment. Words written for nights like this one. Words meant to slow your breath and steady your soul. Listen now. Receive them as a whisper from a Father who has not stopped watching over you, not even for a heartbeat. Let them fall over you like a soft blanket pulled up to your shoulders. There is no need to remember them. There is no test in the morning. Only let them pass through you, gently, the way moonlight passes through a curtain. We begin with Proverbs, chapter 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to discern the words of understanding, to receive instruction in wise dealing, in righteousness, justice, and equity, to give prudence to the simple, knowledge and discretion to the young man. Breathe in slowly and breathe out. You do not need to be wise tonight, beloved. You do not need to have all the answers or any of them. The God who made wisdom itself is watching over you while you rest. The same hand that wrote these words across the pages of time is the hand that holds you now. Let that be enough. Let yourself be small and safe and held, that the wise man may hear and increase in learning, that the man of understanding may attain to sound counsel, to understand a proverb and parables, the words and riddles of the wise. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but the foolish despise wisdom and instruction. There is something so peaceful about reverence, dear one, to stand in awe of a God who is greater than every burden you carry. You do not have to figure it all out tonight. You do not have to solve a single thing. You only have to rest in the truth that He is good and He is near, and He is wiser than the storm. Let that wisdom hold you now. My son, listen to your father's instruction, and don't forsake your mother's teaching, for they will be a garland to grace your head and chains around your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, don't consent. Tonight, you are not asked to do anything. You are only asked to listen, the way a child listens at the edge of sleep, when the words of someone who loves them blur into a soft and steady music. The voice of the Father is like that. He is speaking peace over you right now. Receive it. There is nothing for you to earn here. Only love, only rest, If they say, "Come with us," let's lay in wait for blood. Let's lurk secretly for the innocent without cause. Let's swallow them up alive like Sheol, and whole like those who go down into the pit. We'll find all valuable wealth. We'll fill our houses with plunder. You shall cast your lot among us. We'll all have one purse. My son, don't walk in the way with them. Notice how the wisdom of God draws you away from chaos, dear soul. Away from the noise. Away from anything that would steal your peace. The Lord is doing that for you tonight, gently leading you out of the loud places of your mind into the quiet pasture where He alone speaks. There is safety here. You can let your shoulders fall. You can let your breath grow long. Keep your foot from their path, for their feet run to evil. They hurry to shed blood, for in vain is the net spread in the sight of any bird. But these lay in wait for their own blood. They lurk secretly for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone who is greedy for gain. It takes away the life of its owners. Beloved, you are not greedy tonight. You are tired and tender and learning to trust again. The Lord sees that. He is not impatient with your weariness. He is making a soft place for you to lie down in His word. Let your hands open. Let your jaw soften. Let the night begin to carry you the way the river carries a leaf, slowly, gently, surely. Wisdom calls aloud in the street. She utters her voice in the public squares. She calls at the head of noisy places. At the entrance of the city gates, she utters her words. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? How long will mockers delight themselves in mockery, and fools hate knowledge? Even now, in the stillness, wisdom is calling to you, but she is not shouting. She is whispering, the way love whispers, the way a mother hums over a sleeping child. The God of all wisdom is bending low to your weary heart, and He is saying, peace. He is saying, rest. He is saying, you are mine. Let those words sink down deep. Turn at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit on you. I will make known my words to you. Because I have called, and you have refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no one has paid attention, but you have ignored all my counsel, and wanted none of my reproof. Maybe there have been days, beloved, when you did not listen. We all have those days. But tonight, you are listening. Tonight, you have come back to the quiet place. The Lord welcomes you with open arms. There is no scolding here. There is only the soft gladness of a father whose child has come home. Rest in His welcome. Rest in His warm and steady joy over you. I also will laugh at your disaster. I will mock when calamity overtakes you. When calamity overtakes you like a storm, when your disaster comes on like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come on you, then they will call on me, but I will not answer. Let these strong words pass over you tonight without weighing on you, dear soul. They are a warning meant for those who turn from God in pride, but you have not turned. You have come with a soft heart into His presence. The Lord lifts the humble and the broken. He gathers them like a shepherd gathers his lambs. You are gathered now. You are safe within the fold. They will seek me diligently, but they will not find me, because they hated knowledge and didn't choose the fear of the Lord. They wanted none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore they will eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own schemes. You are not eating bitter fruit tonight, beloved. You are tasting the sweetness of His word, honey for the weary heart, a balm for the worn-out spirit. Let it linger on your tongue. Let it settle in your bones. The Lord delights to feed His children with peace, and tonight He is feeding you slowly, lovingly, with great care. For the backsliding of the simple will kill them. The careless ease of fools will destroy them. But whoever listens to me will dwell securely and will be at ease, without fear of harm. Hear this beautiful promise, dear one. Whoever listens will dwell securely, will be at ease, without fear of harm. That is you tonight. You are listening. and so you will dwell securely. The Lord is wrapping his arms of safety around you even now. There is nothing in the dark that can touch the soul that is hidden in him. Nothing. We move now into Proverbs chapter 2. My son, if you will receive my words and store up my commandments within you, so as to turn your ear to wisdom and apply your heart to understanding, yes, if you call out for discernment and lift up your voice for understanding. Beloved, even your turning toward him is a kind of prayer. Even your quiet attention tonight is a way of calling out for him. He hears the wordless prayers of the weary. He listens to the soft sighs of those who have no strength left for speeches. He is leaning close to you now. He hears the whisper of your heart, even when you do not. If you seek her as silver and search for her as for hidden treasures, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. For the Lord gives wisdom. Out of his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. Out of his mouth, dear soul, the same mouth that breathed the stars into being, the same voice that calmed the sea, is speaking gentle truth into your night. You are not alone in the dark. You are being spoken to by the one who knows you best, who loves you most. His words are quiet, but they go deeper than any noise of the day. Let them reach you now. He lays up sound wisdom for the upright. He is a shield to those who walk in integrity, that he may guard the paths of justice and preserve the way of his saints. Then you will understand righteousness and justice, equity, and every good path. He is a shield, beloved, a shield around you tonight, around your bed, around your home, around the soft and tender places of your heart. Nothing can come at you that does not first pass through the love of your Father. Picture that shield, gentle and strong, surrounding you now. You are protected. You can let your guard down. You can finally rest. For wisdom will enter into your heart. Knowledge will be pleasant to your soul. Discretion will watch over you. Understanding will keep you, to deliver you from the way of evil, from the men who speak perverse things, who forsake the paths of uprightness, to walk in the ways of darkness. What a kind picture this is. Discretion watching over you, understanding, keeping you. Like soft sentinels at the door of your soul, sent by God himself, to make sure no harm comes near. You can close your eyes, beloved. You can drift. You are watched over by the love of heaven, every minute, every breath, every quiet hour of this long night, who rejoice to do evil and delight in the perverseness of evil, who are crooked in their ways and wayward in their paths, to deliver you from the strange woman, even from the foreigner who flatters with her words, who forsakes the friend of her youth and forgets the covenant of her God. The Lord is keeping you, dear one, from every kind of harm, from the loud and luring voices of the world, from your own restless thoughts that try to lead you down dark paths in the deep of the night. He is gentle. He is good. He is with you, and that nearness is your safest place. Settle into it now, for her house leads down to death, her paths to the dead. None who go to her return again, neither do they attain to the paths of life. Therefore, walk in the way of good men, and keep the paths of the righteous. For the upright will dwell in the land, the perfect will remain in it. Dwell, remain. Such peaceful words, beloved. The Lord is not asking you to chase or strive tonight. He is asking you to dwell, to remain, to abide. Like a small bird tucked into a high cleft of the rock, like a child curled into the safety of a parent's arms. You do not have to go anywhere. You only have to be still and know that He is God. But the wicked will be cut off from the land. The treacherous will be rooted out of it. Now we move into Proverbs chapter 3. My son, don't forget my teaching, but let your heart keep my commandments. For length of days and years of life and peace they will add to you. Hear that promise: peace, length of days, life that is more than just surviving. The Lord is offering it to you freely, without condition, without striving on your part. He is the kind of God who gives, who pours out, who lavishes love on his weary ones. You are a weary one tonight, so receive, just receive. Don't let kindness and truth forsake you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart, so you will find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. Imagine kindness around your neck, dear soul. Truth written on the soft tablet of your heart. Not a burden, but a gentle ornament, a soothing sign that you belong to a kind and faithful God. He has marked you as his own. The world cannot unwrite what he has written. You are his, deeply, eternally, no matter what the day has whispered against you. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and don't lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. Lean back, beloved. Lean into the Lord. With all your heart, with all your weight, he will hold you. You do not have to figure out tomorrow tonight. You do not have to map out the next year, or the next week, or even the next hour. He will make the path straight. Your only job is to trust. And even your trust, he gently grows in you. Don't be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. It will be health to your body and nourishment to your bones. Honor the Lord with your substance, with the first fruits of all your increase, so your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will overflow with new wine. Health to your body, nourishment to your bones. The peace of God reaches places that medicine cannot reach. It travels deep into the marrow of you, into the small, tired places that no one else sees. Let that peace travel through you now, slowly, from the crown of your head down to the soles of your feet. The Lord is restoring you, even as you breathe. My son, don't despise the Lord's discipline, neither be weary of his correction. For whom the Lord loves, he corrects, even as a father reproves the son in whom he delights. Happy is the man who finds wisdom, the man who gets understanding. You are delighted in, beloved. Did you know that? The Lord delights in you, not in some far-off, distant way, but near and personal and warm. He sings over you. He rejoices over you with gladness. Rest in being delighted in. Rest in being someone's joy. Tonight, you are the joy of heaven. For her good profit is better than getting silver, and her return is better than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies. None of the things you can desire are to be compared to her. Length of days is in her right hand. In her left hand are riches and honor. There is nothing in this world more precious than the wisdom of God. And tonight, he is giving it freely, pouring it gently into you, like rain into thirsty soil. You did not have to climb a mountain to find him. You only had to come weary and lay your head down in the quiet of his word. He came to you. He is here. Her ways are ways of pleasantness. All her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to those who lay hold of her. Happy is everyone who retains her. Pleasantness, peace, a tree of life. These are gentle, beautiful words for a heart that is tired. Imagine yourself tonight as a small bird, hidden in the leaves of that tree, sheltered, quiet, held. The wind cannot reach you here. The cold cannot reach you here. Only the steady warmth of his presence, surrounding you on every side. By wisdom, the Lord founded the earth. By understanding, he established the heavens. By his knowledge, the depths were broken up, and the skies dropped down the dew. My son, let them not depart from your eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion. The same Lord who founded the earth is your Lord. The same hand that hung the stars and called them each by name knows your name, knows your face, knows the number of hairs on your head. There is nothing too big for him, and there is nothing in your life too small for his care. He sees you, all of you, and he loves what he sees. so they will be life to your soul and grace for your neck. Then you shall walk in your way securely, your foot won't stumble. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. Yes, you will lie down, and your sleep will be sweet. Beloved, hear this verse again. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. Yes, you will lie down, and your sleep will be sweet. This is His word over you tonight. His promise, His tender pledge. Your sleep will be sweet because He is good, because He is near, because He is keeping watch while you finally rest. Don't be afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it comes. For the Lord will be your confidence and will keep your foot from being taken. Don't withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in the power of your hand to do it. The Lord will be your confidence, not the strength of your own heart, not the steadiness of your own plans. He Himself is your confidence, and He never wavers. He never fails. He never grows tired or distracted. While you sleep tonight, He will not. He is the watchman of your soul. Don't say to your neighbor, "Go and come again. Tomorrow I will give it to you," when you have it by you. Don't devise evil against your neighbor, since he dwells securely by you. Don't strive with a man without cause, if he has done you no harm. Don't envy the man of violence. Choose none of his ways. Tonight, beloved, you can let go of every offense, every old wound, every name you have been called, every door that closed too hard. The Lord is gathering it all up, gently, like a parent gathering up scattered toys at the end of a long day. You can lay it down. You do not have to carry any of it into the morning, for the perverse is an abomination to the Lord, but His friendship is with the upright. The Lord's curse is in the house of the wicked, but He blesses the habitation of the righteous. Surely He mocks the mockers, but He gives grace to the humble. Grace to the humble, dear one. Grace like soft rain falling on a parched field. Grace like a mother's hand on a fevered forehead. Grace like a song hummed at the edge of sleep. The Lord is so generous with the humble, and tonight your weariness has made you humble. He pours grace on you now, just for being here. The wise will inherit glory, but shame will be the promotion of fools. Let us continue into Proverbs chapter 4. Listen, sons, to a father's instruction. Pay attention and know understanding, for I give you sound learning. Don't forsake my law, for I was a son to my father, tender and an only child in the sight of my mother, tender, beloved, an only child. That is how the Lord sees you, even in a world of billions, as if you were the only one. He gives you all His attention, all His tenderness, all His patient care. You are not lost in the crowd of His creation. You are the dear and singular focus of His love, right now, in this very moment. He taught me and said to me, "Let your heart retain my words. Keep my commandments and live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Don't forget. Don't deviate from the words of my mouth. Don't forsake her, and she will preserve you. Love her, and she will keep you. She will preserve you. She will keep you." The wisdom of God is a guardian, dear soul, a faithful, watchful guardian over your nights and days. You can lie still and let her keep watch over your dreaming. Let her keep watch over your worried mind. Let her keep watch over the tender places that have not yet healed. Wisdom is supreme. Get wisdom, yes, though it costs all your possessions. Get understanding. Esteem her, and she will exalt you. She will bring you to honor when you embrace her. She will give to your head a garland of grace. She will deliver a crown of splendor to you. A garland of grace, a crown of splendor. The Lord crowns you with such gentle and beautiful gifts, beloved. You may not feel adorned tonight. You may feel tired and plain and small. But heaven sees a crown on your head, the crown of one who has come, weary, and laid herself down in the love of her Father. That is a beautiful crown. Listen, my son, and receive my sayings. The years of your life will be many. I have taught you in the way of wisdom. I have led you in straight paths. When you go, your steps will not be hampered. When you run, you will not stumble. Take firm hold of instruction. Don't let her go. Keep her, for she is your life. Your steps will not be hampered, dear one. Your sleep will not be hindered. The Lord makes a smooth road through every dark valley. Even tonight, He is smoothing the path before you, removing every stone of fear, every thorn of worry. You can walk softly now. You can lie down. The way is clear. Don't enter into the path of the wicked. Don't walk in the way of evil men. Avoid it, and don't pass by it. Turn from it and pass on, for they don't sleep unless they do evil. Their sleep is taken away unless they make someone fall. There are those who cannot sleep tonight because their hearts are full of trouble they have made for themselves. But you, beloved, are not one of them. You have come to the word of the Lord. You have come to the sanctuary. Your sleep tonight will not be the restless sleep of the wicked. It will be the deep sleep of one whom God loves. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the righteous is like the dawning light that shines more and more until the perfect day. Like the dawning light, dear soul, that is what your life is to the Lord. A light that grows steadily, gently, faithfully, even when you cannot see it. Even on nights like this, when the dark feels heavy, the light is still growing in you. The dawn is still coming. The perfect day is still on its way. The way of the wicked is like darkness. They don't know what they stumble over. My son, attend to my words. Turn your ear to my sayings. Let them not depart from your eyes. Keep them in the center of your heart, for they are life to those who find them, and health to their whole body. Health to your whole body, beloved. The word of God is a medicine that reaches every cell of you, a balm for the soul, a comfort for the bones, a soft hand on the heart. Tonight, as you breathe, picture His word entering you, slowly, gently, healing the worn places. You are being made well, even as you rest. Keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it is the wellspring of life. Put away from yourself a perverse mouth. Put corrupt lips far from you. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Your heart, dear one, guard it tonight by giving it to Him. He is the safest place. He will keep it for you while you sleep. You do not have to keep watch over your own heart in this hour. You can entrust it to the one who made it. He knows every chamber of it, every sorrow and every secret hope. He keeps it tenderly. Make the path of your feet level. Let all of your ways be established. Don't turn to the right hand nor to the left. Remove your foot from evil. Now we move into Proverbs, chapter 5. My son, pay attention to my wisdom. Turn your ear to my understanding, that you may maintain discretion, that your lips may preserve knowledge. For the lips of an adulteress drip honey. Her mouth is smoother than oil. Beloved, the world has its own honeyed voices, voices that promise rest and never give it. But the Lord, He gives the true rest, the deep rest, the kind of rest that does not cost you your soul. He is offering it to you tonight, with no strings, no shadows, no aftertaste, only goodness, only peace. But in the end, she is as bitter as wormwood and as sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death, her steps lead straight to Sheol. She gives no thought to the way of life. Her ways are crooked, and she doesn't know it. The Lord is leading you, dear soul, on the way of life, not the crooked path, not the wandering path, the straight, gentle path home to His heart. Even now, He is leading you. With each breath, you are being drawn deeper into His love, deeper into His peace, deeper into the rest He has prepared for you. Now, therefore, my sons, Listen to me. Don't depart from the words of my mouth. Remove your way far from her. Don't come near the door of her house, lest you give your honor to others, and your years to the cruel, lest strangers feast on your wealth, and your labors enrich another man's house. Tonight, beloved, no one is taking from you. The Lord is restoring you. He is the one who gives and gives and gives again. Whatever the day stole from you, He is replacing with something better. Whatever drained you, He is replenishing in this quiet hour. You are being refilled, slowly, sweetly, by His own hand. You will groan at your latter end, when your flesh and your body are consumed, and say, "How I have hated instruction, and my heart despised reproof. Neither have I obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor turned my ear to those who instructed me." Let none of these regrets be yours, dear one. The Lord is gently teaching you, and you are gently listening, even now, even half asleep. There is no greater wisdom than to lay yourself down at His feet and let Him speak peace over you. That is what you are doing, and it is the very thing that will quiet every regret. I have come to the brink of utter ruin. In the midst of the gathered assembly, drink water out of your own cistern, running water out of your own well. Should your springs overflow in the streets, streams of water in the public squares? The Lord is your well, beloved, the well that never runs dry, the water that always satisfies. Drink from Him tonight. Drink in the stillness. Drink in the quiet. Drink in the gentle rhythm of these words washing over your soul. He is enough. He has always been enough. And He will be enough through every long night and every dawning morning. Let them be for yourself alone, not for strangers with you. Let your spring be blessed. Rejoice in the wife of your youth, a loving doe and a graceful deer. Let her breasts satisfy you at all times. Be captivated always with her love. Hear how the Lord celebrates the gentle love of a faithful home, dear soul. Even in the ancient pages, He is honoring tenderness. He is honoring devotion. And He is just as devoted to you tonight. He has been faithful to you all your days. Even when you have not seen Him, He will be faithful tonight and every night to come. For why should you, my son, be captivated with an adulteress? Why embrace the bosom of another? For the ways of man are before the Lord's eyes. He examines all his paths. The evil deeds of the wicked ensnare him. The cords of his sin hold him firmly. He will die for lack of instruction. In the greatness of his folly, he will go astray. You will not go astray tonight, beloved. The Lord is your shepherd, and He has gathered you in. He has counted you, and you are His. Even in sleep, you cannot wander beyond the reach of His love. He follows the lambs into every valley, into every shadow, into every dream. You are with Him. He is with you. There is no separation. Now we move gently into Proverbs chapter 6. My son, if you have become collateral for your neighbor, if you have struck your hands in pledge for a stranger, you are trapped by the words of your mouth. You are ensnared with the words of your mouth. Do this now, my son, and deliver yourself, since you have come into the hand of your neighbor. Beloved, the Lord is gently warning of the entanglements of life. But tonight He is unbinding you, not binding you. He is loosening every cord that has wrapped itself around your peace. Let yourself feel the loosening, the slow release, the breath that comes a little easier than the one before. He is setting you free in the hidden hours. Go, humble yourself, press your plea with your neighbor. Give no sleep to your eyes, nor slumber to your eyelids. Free yourself, like a gazelle from the hand of the hunter, like a bird from the snare of the fowler. There are nights when sleep should not come, but this is not one of them, dear soul. Tonight, the Lord is calling you to slumber, to rest. He is the one who has set you free, like a bird from the snare. And now he is making a soft place in the high branches for you to settle, tucked safely, watched over, quiet at last. Go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider her ways, and be wise, which having no chief, overseer, or ruler, provides her bread in the summer and gathers her food in the harvest. Even the smallest creatures of the earth are cared for by your Father. He notices the ant. He notices the sparrow. How much more does he notice you, beloved? He has prepared every good thing for you. In due time, even rest, even this very rest you are slipping into now. Trust his provision. He has not forgotten a single need. How long will you sleep, sluggard? When will you arise out of your sleep? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So your poverty will come as a robber, and your scarcity as an armed man. A worthless person, a man of iniquity, is he who walks with a perverse mouth. Take heart, dear one. These words are for the lazy, but you are not lazy. You are weary. There is a holy difference. The Lord knows the difference. He sees the long day you have walked. He sees every heavy step, and he calls your rest tonight not slothfulness, but obedience. Lie down, receive. He has invited you here. Who winks with his eyes, who signals with his feet, who motions with his fingers, in whose heart is perverseness, who devises evil continually, who always sows discord. Therefore his calamity will come suddenly. He will be broken suddenly, and that without remedy. The Lord is just, beloved. He is just, and he is also kind. And tonight you are under his kindness, under the soft canopy of his mercy. Nothing in the dark can disturb the one whom he has covered. You are covered by his Son, by his blood, by his unfailing love. Sleep beneath that covering. Sleep deeply. There are 6 things which the Lord hates, yes, 7 which are an abomination to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked schemes, feet that are swift in running to mischief, a false witness who utters lies, and he who sows discord among brothers. You are not these things tonight, dear one. You have come, soft and humble, to the word of God. You have come hungry for peace. The Lord delights in such a soul. He bends low to such a heart. He whispers, "Come, child, come and rest." And you have come, and he is so glad, so very, very glad. My son, keep your father's commandment, and don't forsake your mother's teaching. Bind them continually on your heart. Tie them around your neck. When you walk, it will lead you. When you sleep, it will watch over you. When you awake, it will talk with you. Hear this gentle promise once more, beloved. When you sleep, it will watch over you. When you sleep, the word of the Lord, the wisdom of the Lord, will not leave you. It will keep watch like a faithful friend at the door. It will hum like a quiet lullaby in the rooms of your soul. Sleep, dear one, sleep. You are watched over by love itself. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light. Reproofs of instruction are the way of life, to keep you from the immoral woman, from the flattery of the wayward wife's tongue. Don't lust after her beauty in your heart, neither let her captivate you with her eyelids. A lamp, dear soul, a small, steady flame in the darkest hour of the night. The word of God is a lamp at your bedside, casting its gentle glow over every shadow that has tried to crowd around you. You do not need to be afraid of the dark. The lamp is lit. The light is faithful. It will burn for you all night long, until the morning comes. For a prostitute reduces you to a piece of bread. The adulteress hunts for your precious life. Can a man scoop fire into his lap, and his clothes not be burned? Or can one walk on hot coals, and his feet not be scorched? So is he who goes in to his neighbor's wife. The Lord is keeping you, beloved, from every fire that would consume you, from every burning thing the world tries to press into your hands. He is leading you instead beside still waters, cool and clean and quiet. You are not walking through coals tonight. You are walking through pasture. Let your bare feet feel the soft grass of His mercy. Whoever touches her will not be unpunished. Men don't despise a thief if he steals to satisfy himself when he is hungry. But if he is found, he shall restore 7 times. He shall give all the wealth of his house. He who commits adultery with a woman is void of understanding. He who does it destroys his own soul. Tonight, dear one, no one is destroying you. The Lord is restoring you. He is putting back together every weary place, mending the seams that the day pulled loose, stitching gently with threads of grace and mercy. By morning, you will be whole again. You will be ready. He is the great mender of souls, and He is at work even now. He will get wounds and dishonor. His reproach will not be wiped away, for jealousy arouses the fury of the husband. He won't spare in the day of vengeance. He won't regard any ransom, neither will He rest content, though you give many gifts. Let the heaviness of these warnings pass over you like distant thunder. Beloved, they are not for tonight. Tonight, your Father in heaven is not full of fury toward you. He is full of love, so full. He sent His Son to take every wound, every reproach, every sorrow, that you might lie down in safety. You lie down in His safety now. Now we move into Proverbs, chapter 7. My son, keep my words. Lay up my commandments within you. Keep my commandments and live. Guard my teaching as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Tell wisdom, you are my sister. Call understanding your relative. The apple of His eye, dear soul. That is what you are to the Lord. Tender and treasured and watched over with deep care. He keeps you the way one keeps something precious, something fragile, something dearly loved. There is nothing about you that is overlooked. Not one tear, not one breath, not one quiet sigh in the dark. That they may keep you from the strange woman, from the foreigner who flatters with her words. For at the window of my house, I looked out through my lattice. I saw among the simple ones, I discerned among the youths a young man void of understanding, passing through the street near her corner. Even the smallest details of human lives are seen by the Lord. Beloved, He watches the windows of every home. He notices every street, every corner, every lonely walk in the dusk. And He sees you, in your bed, in this very room. He is not absent. He is present. So very present. Right here, right now, with you. He went the way to her house, in the twilight, in the evening of the day, in the middle of the night, and in the darkness. Behold, there a woman met him with the attire of a prostitute, and with crafty intent. She is loud and defiant. Her feet don't stay in her house. The world is loud, dear one, but the Lord is quiet. He does not need to shout to make Himself known to you. He whispers, He hums. He breathes peace into the corners of your night. The voices that have been loud in your day, you can let them go. They are silenced here. Only His soft voice remains. And it is saying, rest. Rest now. Now she is in the streets, now in the squares, and lurking at every corner. So she caught him and kissed him. With an impudent face, she said to him, sacrifices of peace offerings are with me. Today I have paid my vows. Therefore I came out to meet you, to diligently seek your face. And I have found you. The Lord has found you tonight, beloved, but not with cunning, not with snares. He has found you with love. He has searched for you the way a shepherd searches for one wandering sheep, through hills, through valleys, through the long quiet of the evening. And now He has gathered you up and he is carrying you home on his shoulders, where you belong. I have spread my couch with carpets of tapestry, with striped cloths of the yarn of Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let's take our fill of loving until the morning. Let's solace ourselves with loving. The world offers many false comforts, dear one, but the Lord offers true comfort. He has prepared a place for you, a real and lasting place, not a counterfeit. Not a bed that cost you your soul, but a sanctuary built by his own hands, lined with mercy, perfumed with grace, kept warm by his ever-present love. For my husband isn't at home. He has gone on a long journey. He has taken a bag of money with him. He will come home at the full moon. With persuasive words, she led him astray. With the flattering of her lips, she seduced him. Your bridegroom, beloved, has not gone on a long journey. He is here. He has not abandoned you. He has not forgotten you. He has not stepped out of reach. The Lord Jesus is near, near, near as your own breath, as near as your next heartbeat. He is the faithful one, the always present one, the never leaving one. Rest in his nearness. He followed her immediately, as an ox goes to the slaughter, as a fool stepping into a noose, until an arrow strikes through his liver, as a bird hurries to the snare, and doesn't know that it will cost his life. Now therefore, sons, listen to me. Pay attention to the words of my mouth. Pay attention, dear soul, but only gently. You do not need to listen with effort tonight. You only need to let the words drift, the way a small boat drifts on a still lake. Trusting the water, trusting the current, trusting the one who keeps every wave from rising too high. He is keeping the waters smooth for you tonight. Don't let your heart turn to her ways. Don't go astray in her paths, for she has thrown down many wounded. Yes, all her slain are a mighty army. Her house is the way to Sheol, going down to the rooms of death. The Lord is leading you upward, beloved, not downward, upward into peace, upward into rest, upward into the sweet places of his love. He has lifted you out of every miry place, and he is setting your feet on solid ground. You can stand here, you can lie down here. The ground beneath you is sure. It is the bedrock of his faithfulness. Now we move into Proverbs chapter 8. Doesn't wisdom cry out? Doesn't understanding raise her voice? On the top of high places by the way, where the paths meet, she stands. Beside the gates, at the entry of the city, at the entry doors, she cries aloud. Wisdom is calling to you, dear one, not loudly, not harshly, but faithfully, from every corner of creation, from the rustle of trees outside your window, from the soft beating of your own heart. The Lord has woven his wisdom into every quiet thing, and every quiet thing is whispering to you tonight. Peace, peace, be at peace. To you men, I call. I send my voice to the sons of mankind. You simple, understand prudence. You fools, be of an understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak excellent things. The opening of my lips is for right things, for my mouth speaks truth. His mouth speaks truth, beloved, always truth. He cannot lie, he cannot deceive. So when he says you are loved, you are loved. When he says you are forgiven, you are forgiven. When he says you can rest, you can rest. Believe him tonight. Believe every gentle word that has ever been spoken over your life. He has meant every one. Wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing crooked or perverse in them. They are all plain to him who understands, right to those who find knowledge. His words are plain, dear soul. He does not hide his love behind riddles. He has spoken it clearly, in the voice of a father, in the voice of a friend, in the voice of a shepherd calling his own. You understand him, even when you cannot put words to it. The deepest part of you knows the truth. You are his, you are loved, you are home. Receive my instruction rather than silver, knowledge rather than choice gold, for wisdom is better than rubies. All the things that may be desired can't be compared to it. Tonight, you have come for what is more precious than rubies. You have come for the word that will quiet your soul. The treasure of heaven, freely given, with no price tag, no condition, no fine print, just love poured out, just truth handed gently to you. Receive it. It is for you. The riches of heaven, lavished on a tired and tender heart. I, wisdom, have made prudence my dwelling. Find out knowledge and discretion. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil. I hate pride, arrogance, the evil way, and the perverse mouth. Counsel and sound knowledge are mine. I have understanding and power. The Lord has all power, beloved, all. There is nothing in the universe outside his reach, and yet he uses that power to be gentle with you. He uses that strength to hold you softly. The same hand that flung galaxies is the hand that smooths the hair from your forehead while you fall asleep. Such a tender, mighty God, such a kind, kind King. By me, kings reign, and princes decree justice. By me, princes rule, nobles, and all the righteous rulers of the earth. I love those who love me. Those who seek me diligently will find me. With me are riches, honor, enduring wealth, and prosperity. You have sought him, dear one, and you have found him. Or rather, he has found you. He has met you here, in this hour, in this place, in this very breath. He is not far. He has never been far. The seeking heart always finds the welcoming Father, because the Father is the one who first sought the seeking heart. He found you long before you knew to look for him. My fruit is better than gold, yes, than fine gold. My yield than choice silver. I walk in the way of righteousness, in the midst of the paths of justice, that I may give wealth to those who love me. I fill their treasuries. Your treasury is being filled tonight, beloved, not with the wealth of this world, but with the wealth of heaven, peace, patience, joy, hope, mercy. These are the treasures the Lord pours into your soul as you rest. By morning, you will have more than you started with, quiet riches, the kind that no one can take away. The Lord possessed me in the beginning of his work, before his deeds of old. I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, before the earth existed. When there were no depths, I was born. When there were no springs abounding with water, before the mountains were settled in place, before the hills, I was born. Before the mountains, dear soul, before the seas, before the stars, wisdom was, and the Lord who is wisdom itself was. And he thought of you even then. Before there was a single morning, before there was a single night, he thought of you, and he smiled, and he prepared a place for you in his heart. That place is still there. It always will be. While as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the beginning of the dust of the world, when he established the heavens, I was there. When he set a circle on the surface of the deep, when he established the clouds above, when the springs of the deep became strong. When the clouds were established, he thought of you. When the springs were strengthened, he thought of you. Imagine that, dear one. Every drop of rain that has ever fallen, every cloud that has ever drifted, every spring that has ever bubbled up, has been part of a creation made for the soul that bears his image. You are written into the world. You belong here. When he gave to the sea its boundary, that the waters should not violate his commandment, when he marked out the foundations of the earth, then I was the craftsman by his side. I was a delight day by day, always rejoicing before him, rejoicing in his whole world. My delight was with the sons of men. His delight is with the sons of men, with the daughters of men, with you, beloved. His delight has been with you since the morning of your birth, and it will be with you until the evening of your last breath, and then on into eternity. You are his delight tonight. He is rejoicing over you even as you settle into sleep. He is glad you are here. Now therefore, my sons, listen to me, for blessed are those who keep my ways. Hear instruction, and be wise. Don't refuse it. Blessed is the man who hears me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at my doorposts. Blessed are you, dear soul, for you have come. You are at his gates tonight, waiting at the doorposts of his mercy, and he has thrown the doors open wide. Come in, come into the inner courts, come into the warm rooms of his love. The lamps are lit, the bed is turned down. There is a place prepared for you to rest. Come, for whoever finds me finds life, and will obtain favor from the Lord. But he who sins against me wrongs his own soul. All those who hate me love death. Whoever finds him finds life, beloved, and you have found him. Or rather, he has found you, again and again, every day of your living. You have life tonight, the kind that does not depend on circumstances, the kind that runs deeper than your tiredness. Eternal life, hidden in Christ, kept safe forever. Rest in that life. It is yours. Now we move into Proverbs chapter 9. Wisdom has built her house. She has carved out her 7 pillars. She has prepared her meat. She has mixed her wine. She has also set her table. She has sent out her maidens. She cries from the highest places of the city. She has prepared a table, dear one, a table of peace, a table of plenty, a table just for you tonight. The Lord has set every place with care. He has chosen each gentle word, each soft promise, each tender truth, the way a host chooses each dish for a beloved guest. You are the beloved guest tonight. You are welcome at his table. Sit, eat, be filled. Whoever is simple, let him turn in here. As for him who is void of understanding, she says to him, Come, eat some of my bread. Drink some of the wine which I have mixed. Leave your simple ways and live. Walk in the way of understanding. Eat, beloved, drink. The Lord has prepared bread that does not run out, wine that does not bring sorrow. He is the bread, and he is the cup. And he is offering himself to you tonight, the most generous host, the most welcoming friend, the most faithful provider for the deep hunger of your soul. He is filling that hunger now. He who corrects a mocker invites insult. He who reproves a wicked man gets abuse. Don't reprove a scoffer, lest he hate you. Reprove a wise man, and he will love you. Instruct a wise man, and he will be still wiser. Teach a righteous man, and he will increase in learning. You are wise tonight, dear soul, for you are listening. You are being taught by the word of God, and you are letting it sink in. That is wisdom. That is the beginning of all good things. The Lord is so pleased with the listening heart. He bends close. He whispers more. He gives more. To the one who turns an ear, he fills the ear with peace. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. The knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. For by me your days will be multiplied. The years of your life will be increased. If you are wise for yourself. If you mock, you alone will bear it. Your days are in his hand, beloved, multiplied by his mercy, lengthened by his grace. He is the giver of days, and he has given you this one. Even this one, with all its weariness, was a gift. And tonight he gives you the gift of rest, the gift of sleep, the gift of letting the day go and trusting him with the next. The foolish woman is loud, undisciplined, and knows nothing. She sits at the door of her house, on a seat in the high places of the city, to call to those who pass by, who go straight on their ways. Whoever is simple, let him turn in here. The Lord is calling to you, dear one, with a different voice, a still, small voice, a voice that says, Come and rest, a voice that says, You are safe, a voice that says, I have always loved you, and I always will. Listen for that voice in the quiet. It is here. It is everywhere. Underneath every sound, underneath every silence. As for him who is void of understanding, she says to him, stolen water is sweet. Food eaten in secret is pleasant. But he doesn't know that the departed spirits are there, that her guests are in the depths of Sheol. You are not eating stolen bread tonight, beloved. You are eating the bread of the Father's table, honest bread, holy bread, the kind that nourishes without bitterness, the kind that satisfies without shame. Eat freely. There is no scarcity here. There is only the open generosity of a God who gives and gives and gives. Now we move into Proverbs, chapter 10. The Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son makes a glad father, but a foolish son brings grief to his mother. Treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness delivers from death. Righteousness delivers, dear soul, not your own righteousness, the righteousness of Christ, freely given, freely placed over you like a beautiful robe. You are wearing that robe tonight. You are clothed in his goodness. The Father looks at you and sees the beauty of his Son, and he smiles. He smiles at you. The Lord will not allow the soul of the righteous to go hungry, but he thrusts away the desire of the wicked. He becomes poor who works with a lazy hand, but the hand of the diligent brings wealth. He who gathers in summer is a wise son, but he who sleeps during the harvest is a son who causes shame. The Lord will not let your soul go hungry, beloved. He has fed you for all the days of your life, and he is feeding you tonight. With every word of comfort, with every promise of his word, with every tender breath of his spirit. You are not starving in the dark. You are well fed by his unfailing care. Blessings are on the head of the righteous, but violence covers the mouth of the wicked. The memory of the righteous is blessed, but the name of the wicked will rot. The wise in heart accept commandments, but a chattering fool will fall. A blessing is on your head tonight, dear one, like a hand placed gently there in the dark. The blessing of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The threefold blessing that has been spoken over the saints since ancient days. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine on you and be gracious to you. He is doing so now. He who walks in integrity walks securely, but he who perverts his ways will be found out. One winking with the eye causes sorrow, but a chattering fool will fall. The mouth of the righteous is a spring of life, but violence covers the mouth of the wicked. A spring of life, beloved. The mouth that speaks truth and kindness is a spring, and tonight the Lord is bubbling up springs of peace inside of you, quietly, gently. From hidden places, water is rising in your soul. Sweet water, pure water, living water. By morning, you will be refreshed, even if you do not know how. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all wrongs. Wisdom is found on the lips of him who has discernment, but a rod is for the back of him who is void of understanding. Wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near ruin. Love covers all wrongs, dear soul. Hear that again. Love covers. The love of the Lord is a great covering over your life. It covers your weaknesses. It covers your failures. It covers the things you wish you had done differently today. There is no exposed place in your heart tonight. Love is the blanket. Love is the shelter. Love is the rest you have come for. The rich man's wealth is his strong city. The destruction of the poor is their poverty. The labor of the righteous leads to life. The increase of the wicked leads to sin. He is in the way of life who heeds correction, but he who forsakes reproof leads others astray. You are in the way of life, beloved. You have not turned away. You have come again, 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 to the one who gives life. He is so glad of your coming. He has been waiting all day for this moment, when you would lay down the heaviness of the world and turn your weary face toward him. He sees that face. He smiles upon it. He who hides hatred has lying lips. He who utters a slander is a fool. In the multitude of words there is no lack of disobedience, but he who restrains his lips does wisely. The tongue of the righteous is like choice silver. The heart of the wicked is of little worth. There is no need for many words tonight, dear one. The Lord is teaching you the wisdom of stillness, the wisdom of breath, the wisdom of letting your shoulders fall and your hands open and your jaw soften. He speaks the loudest in the silence. He says the most when nothing is said. Listen with your soul. He is speaking now. The lips of the righteous feed many, but the foolish die for lack of understanding. The Lord's blessing brings wealth, and he adds no trouble to it. It is a fool's pleasure to do wickedness, but wisdom is a man of understanding's pleasure. The Lord adds no trouble to his blessing, beloved. None. When he gives you peace, it is peace without strings. When he gives you rest, it is rest without conditions. When he gives you love, it is love without an invoice. He is not like the world. He gives and gives and gives, and the gift remains pure. Receive it now. Pure peace, pure rest, pure love. What the wicked fear will overtake them, but the desire of the righteous will be granted. When the whirlwind passes, the wicked is no more, but the righteous stand firm forever. As vinegar to the teeth and as smoke to the eyes, so is the sluggard to those who send him. You stand firm forever, dear soul, because you stand on the rock, and the rock is Christ. The whirlwinds may come, the storms may rise, but you, hidden in him, are safe, eternally safe. He will not let you be moved. He will not let you be shaken. You are planted deep in the soil of his love. The fear of the Lord prolongs days, but the years of the wicked shall be shortened. The prospect of the righteous is joy, but the hopes of the wicked will perish. The way of the Lord is a stronghold to the upright, but it is a destruction to the workers of iniquity. A stronghold, beloved. That is what the Lord is to you tonight. A high tower, a strong city, an unbreakable fortress around your bed, around your home, around the inner rooms of your heart. Nothing can break through these walls. Nothing. He has set you in safety. You are secure. You are kept. You are his. The righteous will never be removed, but the wicked will not dwell in the land. The mouth of the righteous produces wisdom, but the perverse tongue will be cut off. The lips of the righteous know what is acceptable, but the mouth of the wicked is perverse. You will never be removed, dear one. Hear that. Never. The Lord has rooted you in his grace, and there is no power in heaven or on earth that can pull you out. Not weariness, not fear, not the long, dark hours of the night. You are planted in him forever. Settle into that planting. Sink your roots deep into the soil of his mercy. Now we move into Proverbs chapter 11. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but accurate weights are his delight. When pride comes, then comes shame, but with humility comes wisdom. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of the treacherous shall destroy them. Humility comes softly to a tired heart, beloved, and you are humble tonight. You have come without pretense. You have come as you are. The Lord meets the humble with such warmth, such tenderness. He stoops to gather them. He kneels beside them. He places gentle hands upon them. He is doing all of that for you now. Riches don't profit in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. The righteousness of the blameless will direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, but the unfaithful will be trapped by evil desires. The righteousness of Christ has delivered you, dear soul, forever. From the day of wrath, from the day of trouble, from every dark day there is ever was or ever will be. You are delivered. The price has been paid. The cup has been emptied. The cross has been finished. There is nothing left but love, love all the way down. When a wicked man dies, hope perishes, and expectation of power comes to nothing. A righteous person is delivered out of trouble, and the wicked takes his place. With his mouth the godless man destroys his neighbor, but the righteous shall be delivered through knowledge. You are delivered through knowledge, beloved, the knowledge of who he is, the knowledge of who you are in him. You are not the names you have been called. You are not the failures you have stacked up. You are not the worry that wakes you in the middle of the night. You are his, beloved, chosen, forgiven, free. When it goes well with the righteous, the city rejoices. When the wicked perish, there is shouting. By the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted, but it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked. One who despises his neighbor is void of wisdom, but a man of understanding holds his peace. Hold your peace tonight, dear one, not because you have to defend it, but because the Lord has given it, like a small lamp in your hand, held with care. He gave it to you, and he will not let it be blown out. The winds of the day cannot reach this room, only stillness, only the warm light of his peace, glowing softly in your soul. One who brings gossip betrays a confidence, but one who is of a trustworthy spirit is one who keeps a secret. Where there is no wise guidance, the nation falls, but in the multitude of counselors there is victory. He who is collateral for a stranger will suffer for it, but he who refuses pledges of collateral is secure. You are secure tonight, beloved, so secure. The Lord has placed you in the safest possible place, the very center of his love. There is no safer place in all the world. No mountain fortress, no walled city, no deep valley can compare. You are tucked into the heart of God himself, and nothing can pry you loose. Rest in that. A gracious woman obtains honor, but violent men obtain riches. The merciful man does good to his own soul, but he who is cruel troubles his own flesh. Wicked people earn deceitful wages, but one who sows righteousness reaps a sure reward. The merciful man does good to his own soul, dear one, and you have been merciful tonight, to yourself, by coming here, by laying yourself down in the Word, by offering your tiredness back to God. That is mercy. That is kindness toward your own soul. The Lord smiles at it. He is so pleased when you are gentle with yourself. He who is truly righteous gets life. He who pursues evil gets death. Those who are perverse in heart are an abomination to the Lord, but those whose ways are blameless are his delight. Most certainly, the evil man will not be unpunished, but the offspring of the righteous will be delivered. His delight, beloved. You are his delight, not because you are perfect, not because you have done everything right, but because you are his. Because Christ has clothed you, because the Father sees his Son when he looks at you, and he delights, with a delight that nothing can dim, not your tiredness, not your tears, not your stumbling, nothing. Like a gold ring in a pig's snout is a beautiful woman who lacks discretion. The desire of the righteous is only good, but the expectation of the wicked is wrath. There is one who scatters and increases yet more. There is one who withholds more than is appropriate, but gains poverty. Your desire tonight is for good, dear soul, for peace, for nearness, for the soft presence of the Lord. He honors that desire. He fills it. He pours into the open vessel of your heart, the way a parent pours warm milk into a small cup at bedtime, slowly, carefully, filling it just right. He knows exactly how much you can hold. He fills you accordingly. The liberal soul shall be made fat. He who waters shall be watered also himself. People curse someone who withholds grain, but blessing will be on the head of him who sells it. He who diligently seeks good seeks favor, but he who searches after evil, it shall come to him. He who waters shall be watered, beloved. You have given so much today to others, to tasks, to people who needed you. The Lord sees every drop you poured out. And tonight, he waters you, drop by drop, verse by verse, word by gentle word, until you are not dry anymore, until you are deeply, deeply replenished. He who trusts in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as the green leaf. He who troubles his own house shall inherit the wind. The foolish shall be servant to the wise of heart. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life. He who is wise wins souls. Like a green leaf, dear one, that is how the Lord makes you flourish, not in your own strength, not by striving, but by being rooted by streams of water, drinking deeply, quietly. The leaf does not work to be green. It only stays connected. You only need to stay connected. He will do the greening. He will do the growing. He will do all of it. Behold, the righteous shall be repaid in the earth. How much more the wicked and the sinner? Now we move into Proverbs chapter 12. Whoever loves correction loves knowledge, but he who hates reproof is stupid. A good man shall obtain favor from the Lord, but he will condemn a man of wicked plans. A man shall not be established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous shall not be moved. The root of the righteous shall not be moved, beloved. Not in this life, not in the next. You are rooted, deep and unmovable, in the love of God. Even on a night like this, when your thoughts feel like they are blowing in every direction, your roots are still, your roots are deep, your roots are held. The wind only touches the leaves, the roots are safe. A worthy woman is the crown of her husband, but a disgraceful wife is as rottenness in his bones. The thoughts of the righteous are just, but the advice of the wicked is deceitful. The words of the wicked are about lying in wait for blood, but the speech of the upright rescues them. The speech of the upright rescues them, dear soul. The word of God is rescuing you tonight, pulling you out of the racing thoughts, pulling you out of the worries that wanted to keep you up, pulling you into the quiet, into the still, into the holy hush of his presence. You are being rescued, breath by breath, from the noise of your own mind. The wicked are overthrown and are no more, but the house of the righteous shall stand. A man shall be commended according to his wisdom, but he who has a warped mind shall be despised. Better is he who is little known and has a servant than he who honors himself and lacks bread. Your house stands tonight, beloved, the house of your soul, built by the Lord, kept by the Lord, watched over by the Lord. The storms of the day did not bring it down. The winds of worry did not topple it. It still stands, strong and warm and safe. And inside that house, you are resting, you are home. A righteous man respects the life of his animal, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. He who tills his land shall have plenty of bread, but he who chases fantasies is void of understanding. The wicked desires the plunder of evil men, but the root of the righteous flourishes. The root of the righteous flourishes, dear one. Even in seasons that look barren on the surface, the hidden growth is happening. The Lord is doing the deep work that no one can see. By the time the harvest comes, you will be amazed at what he grew in the dark, in the quiet, in the long nights when you thought nothing was happening. He was working all along. An evil man is trapped by sinfulness of lips, but the righteous shall come out of trouble. A man shall be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth. The work of a man's hands shall be rewarded to him. The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he who is wise listens to counsel. You shall come out of trouble, beloved. The Lord has promised it. Whatever has come at you in this season, you will come out. He will deliver you. Not always how you expected, not always when you wanted, but surely faithfully, completely. He has never failed to deliver one of his own. He will not start with you. A fool shows his annoyance the same day, but one who overlooks an insult is prudent. He who is truthful testifies honestly, but a false witness lies. There is one who speaks rashly like the piercing of a sword, but the tongue of the wise heals. The tongue of the wise heals, dear soul, and the tongue of the Lord, the words of his word, are healing you tonight, slowly, steadily, bandaging the small wounds that no one else has noticed, soothing the bruises that you forgot you carried. He is the great physician, and his medicine is his word, and his word is washing through you now. Truth's lips will be established forever, but a lying tongue is only momentary. Deceit is in the heart of those who plot evil, but joy comes to the promoters of peace. No mischief shall happen to the righteous, but the wicked shall be filled with evil. Joy comes to the promoters of peace, beloved, and tonight you are a promoter of peace, within yourself, within your home. By coming to the Word, you are inviting peace into every room of your life. The peace will spread like a soft fragrance. It will reach into corners you cannot see. It will touch lives you do not even know are connected to yours. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, but those who do the truth are his delight. A prudent man keeps his knowledge, but the hearts of fools proclaim foolishness. The hands of the diligent ones shall rule, but laziness ends in slave labor. His delight, dear one, those who do the truth are his delight, and the truth you are doing tonight is the truth of trust, the truth of coming to him, the truth of laying down your burdens at his feet. That is delight to him. That simple, quiet act of returning home is what makes him sing. Anxiety in a man's heart weighs it down, but a kind word makes it glad. A righteous person is cautious in friendship, but the way of the wicked leads them astray. The slothful man doesn't roast his game, but the possessions of diligent men are prized. Hear this verse again, beloved, for it was written for nights like yours. Anxiety in a man's heart weighs it down, but a kind word makes it glad. The Lord is speaking kind words over you tonight. So many kind words. Each one is making your heart glad, even when you cannot feel it. The gladness is being deposited deep, where it will rise up by morning. In the way of righteousness is life. In its path there is no death. Now we move into Proverbs chapter 13. A wise son listens to his father's instruction, but a scoffer doesn't listen to rebuke. By the fruit of his lips, a man enjoys good things, but the unfaithful crave violence. He who guards his mouth guards his soul. One who opens wide his lips comes to ruin. Guard your soul tonight, dear soul, by guarding what you let in. Let in only what is true. Let in only what is gentle. Let in only what is from the Lord. The rest you can release, the doubts, the fears, the voices that have been unkind. They have no authority here. Only the voice of the Lord, kind and steady, kind and steady. The soul of the sluggard desires and has nothing, but the desire of the diligent shall be fully satisfied. A righteous man hates lies, but a wicked man brings shame and disgrace. Righteousness guards the way of integrity, but wickedness overthrows the sinner. Righteousness guards your way tonight, beloved. The very righteousness of Christ, given to you, wrapped around you, holding you steady. He guards your way as you sleep. He guards the path you will walk in the morning. He guards every step from now until the day he brings you home. You are guarded. You are kept. You are watched over by love itself. That brings us to the end of this segment. Say, continue when you're ready, and I'll write the next portion picking up from Proverbs chapter 13. There are some who pretend to be rich, yet have nothing. There are some who pretend to be poor, yet have great wealth. The ransom of a man's life is his riches, but the poor hear no threats. The light of the righteous shines brightly, but the lamp of the wicked is snuffed out. Your light shines brightly, beloved. Even on a night like this, when you feel dim, when you feel small, when you feel hardly there at all, your light is shining. The Lord lit it long ago, and He has not let it go out. He never will. He keeps the small flame of you burning gently, all through the night, all through every long night to come. Pride only breeds quarrels, but wisdom is with people who take advice. Wealth gained dishonestly dwindles away, but he who gathers by hand makes it grow. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but when longing is fulfilled, it is a tree of life. Hear those words, dear soul. Hope deferred makes the heart sick. The Lord knows. He knows the long waiting that has worn on you. He knows the prayers that have not yet been answered. He has not forgotten. He has not turned away. He is the God who fulfills longings. In His time, the tree of life will bloom in your hands. Until then, He holds your sick heart with such tenderness. Whoever despises instruction will pay for it, but he who respects a command will be rewarded. The teaching of the wise is a spring of life, to turn from the snares of death. Good understanding wins favor, but the way of the unfaithful is hard. A spring of life, beloved. The teaching of the wise is a spring, and the word of God is the source of every spring. Tonight you are drinking from that source. Quiet sips, slow sips, the kind of drink that fills you without overwhelming you. By the time you fall asleep, you will be deeply hydrated in your soul, refreshed in places that have been parched for a long time. Every prudent man acts from knowledge, but a fool exposes folly. A wicked messenger falls into trouble, but a trustworthy envoy gains healing. Poverty and shame come to him who refuses discipline, but he who heeds correction shall be honored. You shall be honored, dear one, honored by the Lord, honored at the end of all things, honored even now in the unseen places of heaven where your name is spoken with such kindness. You may not feel honored tonight. You may feel forgotten by the world. But heaven knows your name. Heaven speaks it tenderly. Heaven smiles when it is mentioned. Longing fulfilled is sweet to the soul, but fools detest turning from evil. One who walks with wise men grows wise, but a companion of fools suffers harm. Misfortune pursues sinners, but prosperity rewards the righteous. Walk with the Lord tonight, beloved. He is the wisest companion, the kindest friend, the most faithful walker beside you in the dark. He matches your slow steps. He waits when you need to rest. He speaks softly into your ear when you cannot find the way. He has never abandoned a single soul who walked with him. He will not abandon you. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, but the wealth of the sinner is stored for the righteous. An abundance of food is in poor people's fields, but injustice sweeps it away. One who spares the rod hates his son, but one who loves him is careful to discipline him. You leave an inheritance, dear soul, not only of things, but of faith, of prayers, of every quiet moment you have spent in the presence of the Lord. Tonight, by coming to Him, you are storing up a treasure that will outlast you. It will bless your children, your grandchildren, people you will never know. Your faithfulness has long arms. They reach forward into eternity. The righteous one eats to the satisfying of his soul, but the belly of the wicked goes hungry. Now we move into Proverbs, chapter 14. Every wise woman builds her house, but the foolish one tears it down with her own hands. He who walks in his uprightness fears the Lord, but he who is perverse in his ways despises him. The fool's talk brings a rod to his back, but the lips of the wise protect them. The lips of the wise protect them, beloved. And tonight, you are letting the wise lips of the Lord speak protection over you. Each verse a shield, each promise a wall. Each tender truth a soft hand placed over your heart. You are protected on every side, from the front, from behind, from above, from below. There is no opening for harm, only the safety of His word. All around you, where no oxen are, the crib is clean, but much increase is by the strength of the ox. A truthful witness will not lie, but a false witness pours out lies. A scoffer seeks wisdom and doesn't find it, but knowledge comes easily to a discerning person. Knowledge comes easily, dear one, to the heart that is open, and your heart is open tonight. You are not striving to learn, you are simply receiving. And the Lord is so generous with the receiving heart. He pours, and He pours, and He pours. Wisdom for tomorrow, peace for tonight, strength you do not yet know you need. He gives ahead of every need. Stay away from a foolish man, for you won't find knowledge on his lips. The wisdom of the prudent is to think about his way, but the folly of fools is deceit. Fools mock at making atonement for sins, but among the upright there is goodwill. Among the upright there is goodwill, beloved. Goodwill from the Father, goodwill from the Son, goodwill from the Spirit. Goodwill from every saint who has ever loved you, and every angel who has ever watched over you. There is so much goodwill surrounding your bed tonight. It is almost crowded with kindness. You have only to lie still and feel it. The heart knows its own bitterness and joy. He will not share these with a stranger. The house of the wicked will be overthrown, but the tent of the upright will flourish. There is a way which seems right to a man, but in the end it leads to death. The Lord is leading you on the way of life, dear soul. Not the way that seems right, but the way that is right. The way carved by the steps of His Son. The way that goes through valleys but ends in pasture. The way that passes through nights but ends in morning. You are on that way. You will not be lost on it. He is the way Himself. Even in laughter the heart may be sorrowful, and mirth may end in heaviness. The unfaithful will be repaid for his own ways. Likewise, a good man will be rewarded for his ways. A simple man believes everything, but the prudent man carefully considers his ways. Even in laughter, the heart may be sorrowful. The Lord knows that, beloved. He knows the smiles you put on for others when your heart was breaking underneath. He knows the laughter you offered while your eyes were full of unshed tears. He sees the real you, the inside you, and He loves that inside you. Tonight you do not have to perform. You can just be. You can just rest. A wise man fears and shuns evil, but the fool is hot-headed and reckless. He who is quick to become angry will commit folly, and a crafty man is hated. The simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. Crowned with knowledge, dear one. The Lord has placed a crown upon you that no one can take, a crown of His own knowing. He knows you, fully, completely. Every secret place, every hidden hope, every old wound, and He still loves you. He still calls you His. He still places that crown upon your weary head and says, "You are mine." The evil bow down before the good, and the wicked at the gates of the righteous. The poor person is shunned even by his own neighbor, but the rich person has many friends. He who despises his neighbor sins, but blessed is he who has pity on the poor. Blessed are you, beloved, for you have known the kindness of the Lord, and so you have learned a little of how to be kind. The Lord has shown pity to your weariness tonight. He has bent close. He has whispered comforts. He has gathered you to Himself with such gentleness. He pities, the way only a tender father can pity, and His pity is healing you. Don't they go astray who plot evil? But love and faithfulness belong to those who plan good. In all hard work there is profit, but the talk of the lips leads only to poverty. The crown of the wise is their riches, but the folly of fools crowns them with folly. Love and faithfulness belong to you, dear soul, because love and faithfulness belong to your Lord, and you belong to him. Whatever is his is yours. His peace is yours. His joy is yours. His strength is yours. Even when you feel empty, all of these are yours. The treasury of heaven is yours, because the heir of all things has called you his own. A truthful witness saves souls, but a false witness is deceitful. In the fear of the Lord is a secure fortress, and he will be a refuge for his children. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, turning people from the snares of death. A secure fortress, beloved. Secure tonight, secure tomorrow, secure for as long as the Lord is the Lord, which is forever and ever. There is nothing temporary about this safety, nothing fragile about this shelter. He has built his fortress around your soul with the eternal stones of his own faithfulness. They will not crumble, they will not fall. You are in the safest place there is. In the multitude of people is the king's glory, but in the lack of people is the destruction of the prince. He who is slow to anger has great understanding, but he who has a quick temper displays folly. The life of the body is a heart at peace, but envy rots the bones. A heart at peace is the life of the body, dear one. Peace is healing, peace is medicine. Peace is the gentle hand that calms every system inside of you. Tonight, the Lord is giving you a heart at peace. He is the great peace giver, the Prince of Peace. He came so that you could have peace and have it abundantly. Receive abundantly tonight. He who oppresses the poor shows contempt for his Maker, but he who is kind to the needy honors him. The wicked is brought down in his calamity, but in death, the righteous has a refuge. Wisdom rests in the heart of one who has understanding, and is even made known in the inward part of fools. Even in death, the righteous has a refuge, beloved. The Lord has prepared a refuge that goes beyond every door, beyond every horizon, beyond the very edge of life itself. There is no place where he is not your refuge, not even the grave, not even the unseen world. He is your refuge in every chamber, every threshold, every realm, forever. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a disgrace to any people. The king's favor is toward a servant who deals wisely, but his wrath is toward one who causes shame. Now we move into Proverbs, chapter 15. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. The tongue of the wise commends knowledge, but the mouth of fools gush out folly. The Lord's eyes are everywhere, keeping watch on the evil and the good. The Lord's eyes are everywhere, dear soul. Everywhere. He is watching the highest mountain and the smallest field of grass. He is watching the deepest sea and the smallest dewdrop, and he is watching you, right now, right where you are. He sees your bed, he sees your face. He sees the small rise and fall of your breathing. You are not unseen, not for a single second. A gentle tongue is a tree of life, but deceit in it crushes the spirit. A fool despises his father's correction, but he who heeds reproof shows prudence. In the house of the righteous is much treasure, but the income of the wicked brings trouble. A gentle tongue is a tree of life, beloved. The Lord has the most gentle tongue of all. Every word he has ever spoken to you has been gentle, even the corrections. He has never once thundered against you. He has only ever called you his own. Tonight, his gentle tongue is speaking life into the dry places of your soul. Life is rising. Life is springing up. Life is yours. The lips of the wise spread knowledge. Not so with the heart of fools. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but the prayer of the upright is his delight. The way of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but he loves him who follows after righteousness. The prayer of the upright is his delight, dear one. And tonight, even your half-asleep prayers are his delight. The wordless prayers, the whispered prayers. the prayers that are only sighs and tears and the longing turn of your heart toward Him. He receives them all as precious. He treasures them. He stores them in golden bowls in the inner courts of heaven. Your prayers are kept forever. There is severe discipline for him who forsakes the way. Whoever hates reproof shall die. Sheol and Abaddon are before the Lord. How much more then the hearts of the children of men? A scoffer doesn't love to be reproved. He will not go to the wise. Even Sheol is before the Lord, beloved. There is no place hidden from Him, and so there is no place where you could ever be hidden from Him either. Not in the dark of the deepest fear, not in the silence of the loneliest night, not in the shadow of the most tangled grief. He sees through it all. He reaches through it all. He is with you in it all. A glad heart makes a cheerful face, but an aching heart breaks the spirit. The heart of one who has understanding seeks knowledge, but the mouths of fools feed on folly. All the days of the afflicted are wretched, but one who has a cheerful heart enjoys a continual feast. A continual feast, dear soul. That is what the Lord wants for you. Not just bites of joy here and there, but a continual feast. He spreads the table in the wilderness. He spreads the table in the valley. He spreads the table even at the edge of your weariness, even in the middle of the night. Sit, eat. The feast does not end. It is His own joy poured out for you. Better is little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure with trouble. Better is a dinner of herbs where love is than a fattened calf with hatred. A wrathful man stirs up contention, but one who is slow to anger appeases strife. Where love is, dear one, there is enough, and love is here. The love of the Lord, soft and steady, the love that has loved you since before the world was made, the love that will love you long after the stars go out. There is enough love in this very room tonight to fill 1,000 lifetimes. You are in the middle of an ocean of love. You only have to float. The way of the sluggard is like a thorn patch, but the path of the upright is a highway. A wise son makes a father glad, but a foolish man despises his mother. Folly is joy to one who is void of wisdom, but a man of understanding keeps his way straight. The path of the upright is a highway, beloved, smooth, wide, easy to find, even in the dark. The Lord has made the way home so clear, so well marked, that even a tired traveler can walk it. Even a half-asleep child can find her way. You are on that highway tonight. The lamps along it are lit. The road is good. You are headed home. Where there is no counsel, plans fail. But in a multitude of counselors they are established. Joy comes to a man with the reply of his mouth. How good is a word at the right time. The path of life leads upward for the wise, to keep him from going downward to Sheol. How good is a word at the right time, dear soul. And the Lord knows the right time. He always has. Every word of His word that you have heard tonight has been at the right time. He arranged it. He ordered it. He placed each verse in your path with such care. You did not stumble onto Him. He led you, gently, surely, like a shepherd who knew where to find you. The Lord will uproot the house of the proud, but He will keep the widow's borders intact. The Lord detests the thoughts of the wicked, but the thoughts of the pure are pleasing. He who is greedy for gain troubles his own house, but he who hates bribes will live. He keeps the widow's borders intact, beloved. Hear that. He keeps the borders of those who have lost, the borders of those who have grieved, the borders of those who have been forgotten by others. He notices, He defends, He guards. If you have lost something, someone, somewhere, the Lord is keeping the borders of your heart intact tonight. He is not letting your boundaries be overrun by sorrow. He is the keeper. The heart of the righteous weighs answers, but the mouth of the wicked gushes out evil. The Lord is far from the wicked, but He hears the prayer of the righteous. The light of the eyes rejoices the heart. Good news gives health to the bones. Good news gives health to the bones, dear one. And tonight, you are receiving the best news. The good news that you are loved. The good news that you are forgiven. The good news that the Lord has made a way for you to come home. Every night, every morning, every hour. That news is settling into your bones now, strengthening them, calming them, making you well from the inside out. The ear that listens to reproof lives and will be at home among the wise. He who refuses correction despises his own soul, but he who listens to reproof gets understanding. The fear of the Lord teaches wisdom. Before honor is humility. Before honor is humility, beloved. And you are humble tonight. You have come, low and quiet, to the foot of his throne. The Lord raises up the humble. He delights to lift them, to set them on high, to honor them in due time. Your honor is coming in its perfect season. You will be lifted and held and given a name that the Lord himself has chosen for you. Now we move into Proverbs chapter 16. The plans of the heart belong to man, but the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the motives. Commit your deeds to the Lord, and your plans shall succeed. Commit your deeds to the Lord, dear soul, and your plans shall succeed. Even the small plan of going to sleep tonight, even the simple plan of trusting him through the dark hours. Commit it to him. Hand it over. Let him hold the plan of your night. He holds it well. He always has. He always will. The Lord has made everything for its own end. Yes, even the wicked for the day of evil. Everyone who is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. They shall certainly not be unpunished. By mercy and truth iniquity is atoned for. By the fear of the Lord men depart from evil. By mercy and truth, beloved. That is how your iniquity has been atoned for. By the mercy of God and the truth of his Son's finished work. There is nothing left for you to add to it. Nothing left for you to do tonight but receive. The receiving is the rest. The receiving is the peace. The receiving is the soft place to lay your head. When a man's ways please the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. Better is a little with righteousness than great revenues with injustice. A man's heart plans his course, but the Lord directs his steps. The Lord directs your steps, dear one. Even the steps you took today, even the ones that felt purposeless, even the ones that felt like wandering, were directed. He used them. He counted them. Not one was wasted. The Lord is the great gatherer of every step. Tomorrow, he will direct your steps again. Tonight, he directs them into bed. Lie down. He has led you here. A divine decision is in the lips of the King. His mouth shall not betray his judgment. Honest balances and scales are the Lord's. All the weights in the bag are his work. It is an abomination for kings to do wrong, for the throne is established by righteousness. The throne of God is established by righteousness, beloved, by the perfect, finished righteousness of Jesus Christ. That same throne is your home. You have access tonight. You can come boldly. You can come tired. You can come tearful. You can come wordless. The throne does not push back the weary. The throne welcomes them. The King welcomes you. Righteous lips are the delight of kings. They value one who speaks the truth. The king's wrath is a messenger of death, but a wise man will pacify it. In the light of the king's face is life. His favor is like a cloud of the spring rain. The favor of the king is like a cloud of spring rain, dear soul. Soft, cool, reviving. He is raining favor on you tonight. Not the harsh rain of judgment, the kind rain of grace, the kind rain that brings up flowers in the desert, the kind rain that tells the dry land, you are not forgotten, you are watered, you are loved, You are about to bloom. How much better it is to get wisdom than gold. Yes, to get understanding is to be chosen rather than silver. The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He who keeps his way preserves his soul. He who keeps his way preserves his soul, beloved, and the Lord is keeping your way tonight. He has not let you wander too far. He has called you back to himself with such kindness. He is the shepherd of preserving. He preserves the lambs. He preserves the wandering ones. He preserves the tired ones. He preserves you. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. It is better to be of a lowly spirit with the poor than to divide the plunder with the proud. He who heeds the word finds prosperity. Whoever trusts in the Lord is blessed. Whoever trusts in the Lord is blessed, dear one. And you are trusting him tonight, maybe trembling a little, maybe imperfectly, maybe with mustard seed faith, but trusting all the same. The Lord does not measure the size of your trust. He only sees that you have come, and he calls you blessed. Blessed in the small trust, blessed in the worn-out trust, blessed in the trust that is barely a whisper. The wise in heart shall be called prudent. Pleasantness of the lips promotes instruction. Understanding is a fountain of life to one who has it, but the punishment of fools is their folly. The heart of the wise instructs his mouth and adds learning to his lips. A fountain of life, beloved. You have access to a fountain of life tonight. The Lord himself, the waters that never stop, the springs that never dry up. Drink deep, drink long, drink without measuring. He has more than you could ever ask for. He has more than the whole world could ever exhaust. The fountain belongs to the king, and the king belongs to you. Pleasant words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul, and health to the bones. There is a way which seems right to a man, but in the end it leads to death. The appetite of the laboring man labors for him, for his mouth urges him on. Sweetness to the soul, dear soul. That is what the words of the Lord are tonight. Sweetness, honey, the kind of sweetness that lingers, that comforts, that turns even bitter memories soft. He is feeding you honey from his own hand, drop by drop, word by word, promise by gentle promise, until the bitterness is gone, until only the sweetness remains. A worthless man devises mischief. His speech is like a scorching fire. A perverse man stirs up strife. A whisperer separates close friends. A man of violence entices his neighbor and leads him in a way that is not good. You are not separated, beloved, not from the Lord, not by anything. He has made you near, and what he has made near, no whisperer can pull apart, no accusation, no old failure, no long-held shame. You are fastened to him by his own hand, a bond stronger than steel, a cord that cannot be cut. Forever and ever, you are joined to his heart. One who winks his eyes to plot perversities, one who compresses his lips, is bent on evil. Grey hair is a crown of glory. It is attained by a life of righteousness. One who is slow to anger is better than the mighty. One who rules his spirit than he who takes a city. A crown of glory, dear one. Grey hair, or any hair, is a crown when it is earned in the path of the Lord. Every year of your life has been a step on that path. Every wrinkle, every line, every season is a marker of his faithfulness. He has carried you through them all. He has not failed once. The crown is yours, even when it does not feel that way. The lot is cast into the lap, but its every decision is from the Lord. Now we move into Proverbs, chapter 17. Better is a dry morsel with quietness than a house full of feasting with strife. A servant who deals wisely will rule over a son who causes shame, and shall have a part in the inheritance among the brothers. The refining pot is for silver, and the furnace for gold. But the Lord tests the hearts. Better is a dry morsel with quietness, beloved. The Lord has given you quietness tonight. A quiet room, a quiet hour. A quiet space inside your soul where the noise of the day cannot reach. This is a treasure. This is a feast in itself. Eat slowly. Savor every quiet moment. There is more nourishment in this quiet than in any noisy banquet. An evildoer heeds wicked lips. A liar gives ear to a mischievous tongue. Whoever mocks the poor reproaches his maker. He who is glad at calamity shall not be unpunished. Children's children are the crown of old men. The glory of children are their parents. The glory of children are their parents, dear soul. And your eternal parent is the Father in heaven. He is your glory. He is what makes you who you are. His name is over you. His blessing is on you. His likeness is being formed in you, gently, all the days of your life. You belong to a family that no one can take from you. The family of God, the household of grace. Arrogant speech isn't fitting for a fool, much less do lying lips fit a prince. A bribe is a precious stone in the eyes of him who gives it. Wherever he turns, he prospers. He who covers an offense promotes love, but he who repeats a matter separates best friends. He who covers an offense promotes love, beloved. The Lord has covered your offenses, all of them, with the precious blood of his Son. He has not repeated them. He has not held them up against you. He has buried them in the deepest sea. He has cast them as far as the east is from the west, and he promotes love over you tonight. Love that covers, love that hides, love that says, "Beloved, you are clean." A rebuke enters deeper into one who has understanding than 100 lashes into a fool. An evil man seeks only rebellion. Therefore a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. Let a bear robbed of her cubs meet a man, rather than a fool in his folly. The Lord teaches you gently, dear one. Not with 100 lashes, not with cruelty. He teaches with understanding, with kindness, with words that go deep, but never wound. The Father has never wounded you. Even the corrections of the Lord are kind. They are the corrections of a father who loves the child too much to let her stumble unguided. He guides you tonight, so gently. Whoever rewards evil for good, evil shall not depart from his house. The beginning of strife is like breaching a dam. Therefore stop contention before quarreling breaks out. He who justifies the wicked and he who condemns the righteous, both of them alike are an abomination to the Lord. There is no condemnation, beloved, for those who are in Christ Jesus. None. Hear that again. None. Whatever voice has been condemning you in the dark, that voice is not from your Father. Your Father speaks acceptance. Your Father speaks belonging. Your Father speaks, "You are mine." Listen for that voice. It is the only one that gets to speak the final word over you. Why is there money in the hand of a fool to buy wisdom, since he has no understanding? A friend loves at all times. A brother is born for adversity. A man void of understanding strikes hands and becomes collateral in the presence of his neighbor. A friend loves at all times, dear soul. And you have a friend who has loved you at all times. In the morning, when you woke. In the noon, when you worked. In the evening, when you sighed. And now, in the night, when you cannot find sleep. He has loved you in every hour, through every season, through every joy, through every loss. He is the friend who never leaves. He who loves disobedience loves strife. One who builds a high gate seeks destruction. One who has a perverse heart doesn't find prosperity, and one who has a deceitful tongue falls into trouble. He who becomes the father of a fool grieves. The father of a fool has no joy. The Father has joy in you tonight, beloved. Real joy. The kind that swells in his heart when he sees his child come home and lay down in his word. You are a delight to him. Not a disappointment, not a problem, not a sorrow, a delight, a bright, beloved delight. The Father is smiling over you in the unseen places of heaven. He is so glad you are here. A cheerful heart makes good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. A wicked man receives a bribe in secret to pervert the ways of justice. Wisdom is before the face of him who has understanding, but the eyes of a fool wander to the ends of the earth. A cheerful heart makes good medicine, dear one, and the Lord is making your heart cheerful tonight, even slowly, even quietly. Joy is a medicine. Peace is a medicine. The presence of God is the deepest medicine of all. He is medicating your soul as you rest. By morning, you will feel a little stronger. By morning, you will feel a little more whole. He heals while you sleep. A foolish son brings grief to his father and bitterness to her who bore him. Also, to punish the righteous is not good, nor to flog officials for their integrity. He who spares his words has knowledge. He who is even-tempered is a man of understanding. He who spares his words has knowledge, beloved. The Lord knows when to be silent and when to speak. And tonight he is speaking only what you need, just enough. Just the right verses, just the right reflections. He has not overwhelmed you. He has not crowded you. He has given you the small, sweet sips of his word that your soul could hold tonight. He knows you so well. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is counted wise. When he shuts his lips, he is thought to be discerning. Now we move into Proverbs, chapter 18. A man who isolates himself pursues selfishness and defies all sound judgment. A fool has no delight in understanding, but only in revealing his own opinion. When wickedness comes, contempt also comes, and with shame comes disgrace. You are not isolated tonight, dear soul. The Lord is with you, and the saints throughout the ages are with you, in the great cloud of witnesses. And every angel of heaven is with you, in their unseen, ever-watching ranks. You are surrounded by love, by prayer, by presence, by the unseen kindness of every soul who has ever loved God and loved you. You are not alone. You have never been alone. The words of a man's mouth are like deep waters. The fountain of wisdom is like a flowing brook. To be partial to the faces of the wicked is not good, nor to deprive the innocent of justice. A fool's lips come into strife, and his mouth invites beatings. Like deep waters, beloved, the word of the Lord is deep waters, calm on the surface, but deep, deep, deep underneath. You can lower yourself in. You can let the waters hold you. They will not let you sink. They will lift you, carry you, cradle you, like the great hand of the Lord beneath the world. The deep waters of his word are beneath you tonight. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are a snare to his soul. The words of a gossip are like dainty morsels. They go down into a person's innermost parts. One who is slack in his work is brother to him who is a master of destruction. The words of the Lord, dear one, are the truly dainty morsels, sweet morsels, holy morsels, morsels that go down into your innermost parts and stay there, working healing, working peace, working a quiet joy that takes root and grows. Receive them. They are food for the deepest part of you, the part no one else can see, but the Lord knows by name. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to him and are safe. The rich man's wealth is his strong city, like an unscalable wall in his own imagination. Before destruction, the heart of man is proud, but before honor is humility. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. Beloved, run there tonight. With every quiet breath, run there. With every small turn of your heart toward him, run there. The tower is high. The tower is strong. The tower is safe. And inside the tower, there are warm rooms and a soft bed, and the Lord himself waiting, his arms open, ready to gather you in. He who answers before he hears, that is folly and shame to him. A man's spirit will sustain him in sickness, but a crushed spirit, who can bear? The heart of the discerning gets knowledge. The ear of the wise seeks knowledge. A crushed spirit, who can bear, dear soul? Only the Lord can bear it, and He does. He bears it for you. He carries the weight of every crushed feeling, every broken hope, every ache that has been too much for you to hold. He is bearing it now. While you rest, while you breathe, while you let go, He bears and bears and bears and never grows tired of bearing. A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. He who pleads his cause first seems right, until another comes and questions him. The lot settles disputes and keeps strong ones apart. A brother offended is more difficult than a fortified city. A brother offended is more difficult than a fortified city, beloved. The Lord knows the heaviness of broken relationships. He knows the names of every person who has ever hurt you and every person you have ever hurt. He carries those names tenderly. He prays for healing. He works in ways you cannot see. Trust Him with the broken places. He is the great mender, even of impossible things. Such disputes are like the bars of a fortress. A man's stomach is filled with the fruit of his mouth. With the harvest of his lips he is satisfied. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Those who love it will eat its fruit. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, dear one. And the tongue of the Lord, His word, speaks only life over you. Life, life, life. Where you have heard death words from the world, He speaks life. Where you have heard accusation, He speaks acceptance. Where you have heard rejection, He speaks chosen. Listen only to Him tonight. Only to Him. Whoever finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor of the Lord. The poor plead for mercy, but the rich answer harshly. A man of many companions may be ruined, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. There is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, beloved. Closer than any earthly friend has ever been. Closer than your own breath. Closer than your own heartbeat. The Lord Jesus is that friend. He has stuck close through every change, through every move, through every relationship, through every disappointment. He is sticking close right now. He always will. Now we move into Proverbs, chapter 19. Better is the poor who walks in his integrity than he who is perverse in his lips and is a fool. It isn't good to have zeal without knowledge, nor being hasty with one's feet and missing the way. The foolishness of man subverts his way. His heart rages against the Lord. Your heart does not rage against the Lord tonight, dear soul. Your heart turns toward Him, even tired, even weary, even small. It turns, and He receives every turning. He treasures every soft glance of your soul in His direction. You do not have to turn perfectly. You only have to turn, and you have. He sees, He smiles. Wealth adds many friends, but the poor is separated from his friend. A false witness shall not be unpunished. He who pours out lies shall not go free. Many will entreat the favor of a ruler, and everyone is a friend to a man who gives gifts. The Lord gives the best gifts, beloved, and He gives them to everyone who comes. Not just the wealthy, not just the well-known, not just those who seem to have it together. He gives to the tired, to the broken-hearted, to the ones who feel like they have nothing to offer. He gives lavishly. He gives generously. He gives to you, tonight, the gift of His own peace. All the relatives of the poor shun Him. How much more do His friends avoid Him? He pursues them with pleas, but they are gone. He who gets wisdom loves his own soul. He who keeps understanding shall find good. A false witness shall not be unpunished. He who gets wisdom loves his own soul, dear one. And tonight, by coming to the Word of God, you are loving your own soul. You are choosing kindness toward yourself. You are choosing nourishment over starvation. You are choosing rest over restlessness. The Lord is so pleased to see you love your soul this way. He has loved it all along. Now you are loving it with him. He who pours out lies shall perish. Delicate living is not appropriate for a fool, much less for a servant to have rule over princes. The discretion of a man makes him slow to anger. It is his glory to overlook an offense. It is his glory to overlook an offense, beloved. And the Lord overlooks so many of yours. So many. He has not kept a list. He has not held them against you. He has cast them away, and he looks at you with eyes of love, only love, never of memory or grudge. Tonight, you do not need to hold your own offenses against yourself either. He has overlooked them. So can you. The king's wrath is like the roaring of a lion, but his favor is like dew on the grass. A foolish son is the calamity of his father. A wife's quarrels are a continual dripping. House and riches are an inheritance from fathers, but a prudent wife is from the Lord. His favor is like dew on the grass, dear soul. Soft, cool, hidden in the early morning when no one is watching. The Lord's favor settles on you in the quiet hours, when no one is looking, when no one is praising. He is favoring you tonight, not because of anything you have done, just because you are his. The dew falls on the chosen field. You are that field. Slothfulness casts into a deep sleep. The idle soul shall suffer hunger. He who keeps the commandment keeps his soul, but he who is contemptuous in his ways shall die. He who has pity on the poor lends to the Lord. He will reward him. He will reward you, beloved. Every kindness, every quiet act of love that no one saw, every cup of water given, every gentle word spoken, every prayer whispered for someone else. The Lord has seen each one, and he rewards. Not always now, but surely the reward is coming. The reward is being kept. The reward is woven into your eternity, and it is good. Discipline your son, for there is hope. Don't be a willing party to his death. A hot-tempered man must pay the penalty, for if you rescue him, you must do it again. Listen to counsel and receive instruction, that you may be wise in your latter end. You may be wise in your latter end, dear one, and the Lord is making you wise in this very moment, with every verse, with every breath, with every gentle reflection. Wisdom is being deposited in you, like coins in a treasure chest. By the time the latter end comes, you will be rich, rich, rich in the things that matter most. You are growing wiser even as you sleep. There are many plans in a man's heart, but the Lord's counsel will prevail. That which makes a man to be desired is his kindness. A poor man is better than a liar. The fear of the Lord leads to life, then contentment. He rests and will not be touched by trouble. Hear those tender words, beloved. He rests and will not be touched by trouble. The Lord is promising rest tonight that trouble cannot touch, a rest under his covering, a rest behind his shield, a rest in the inner room of his mercy. Trouble can knock at the door, but it cannot enter. You are inside, safe, resting, untouched. The sluggard buries his hand in the dish. He will not so much as bring it to his mouth again. Flog a scoffer, and the simple will learn prudence. Rebuke one who has understanding, and he will gain knowledge. He who robs his father and drives away his mother is a son who causes shame and brings reproach. The Lord is a father who is never robbed, dear soul, and he never drives you away. He has only ever drawn you near. He has only ever opened his arms wider. He has only ever said, "Come, come now, come tonight, come tomorrow, come every night for the rest of your life. I will always be here. I will always have a place for you. Always." Stop listening, my son, to instruction that causes you to stray from the words of knowledge. A corrupt witness mocks justice, and the mouth of the wicked gulps down iniquity. Penalties are prepared for scoffers, and beatings for the backs of fools. You are not a scoffer, beloved. You are a listener. You are a learner. You are a soft-hearted soul who has come to the word, not to argue, but to be loved. The Lord has so much love for the listener. He pours it out without measure, without restraint, without end. The love is rising like a quiet tide all around your bed tonight. Let it rise. Let it carry you. Now we move into Proverbs chapter 20. Wine is a mocker, and beer is a brawler. Whoever is led astray by them is not wise. The terror of a king is like the roaring of a lion. He who provokes him to anger forfeits his own life. It is an honor for a man to keep aloof from strife, but every fool will be quarreling. It is an honor for a man to keep aloof from strife, dear one. And tonight, you are keeping aloof. You are above the fray. The Lord has lifted you above every quarrel of the day, above every conflict that tried to follow you home, above every voice that wanted to keep arguing in your head. You are higher now, in the high place, in the holy place, in the quiet place where no strife can reach. The sluggard will not plough by reason of the winter. Therefore he shall beg in harvest and have nothing. The counsel in the heart of man is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out. Many men claim to be men of unfailing love, but who can find a faithful man? The Lord is the faithful man, beloved, the most faithful man who has ever walked the earth, the man Christ Jesus. He has loved you with unfailing love. He has not changed. He has not wavered. He has not broken a single promise, and he never will. You can stake your whole life on his faithfulness. Your soul is staked there now, and it is the safest place in all of creation. That brings us to the end of this segment. Say, continue when you're ready, and I'll write the next portion picking up from Proverbs chapter 20. A righteous man walks in integrity. Blessed are his children after him. A king who sits on the throne of judgment scatters away all evil with his eyes. Who can say, I have made my heart pure, I am clean and without sin? Blessed are his children after him, dear soul. The blessing of the Lord runs in long, quiet lines through generations. Your prayers tonight, your turning toward him in the dark, will not stop with you. They will reach forward into the lives of those who come after you. Your faith is laying down a path, a soft, well-marked path that others will walk, even the ones you may never meet. Rest in that. You are blessing them now. Differing weights and differing measures, both of them alike, are an abomination to the Lord. Even a child makes himself known by his doings, whether his work is pure and whether it is right. The hearing ear and the seeing eye, the Lord has made even both of them. The Lord has made the hearing ear, beloved. He made yours. He made it to listen to his voice, even more than to listen to the voices of the world. And tonight, your ear is hearing what it was made for, the voice of the Father, soft, true, steady, the kind of voice your ears were shaped for. Welcome home, ear. Welcome home, soul. Don't love sleep, lest you come to poverty. Open your eyes, and you shall be satisfied with bread. It's no good, says the buyer. But when he has gone his way, then he boasts. There is gold and abundance of rubies, but the lips of knowledge are a rare jewel. Tonight, the Lord is not asking you to keep your eyes open, dear one. He is gently closing them. He is giving you the bread of rest, the bread that comes only in sleep, the bread that the body and soul cannot live without. He is feeding you in this hidden way, in this quiet hour. Trust the feeding. Let your eyes grow heavy. Let your jaw soften. Let the bread of sleep nourish you. Take the garment of one who puts up collateral for a stranger. Hold it for a wayward woman. Fraudulent food is sweet to a man, but afterwards his mouth is filled with gravel. Plans are established by counsel. By wise guidance you wage war. The Lord is your wise guidance, beloved, in the wars you fight that no one else can see, the war for your peace, the war for your hope, the war for your trust. He is leading you well. He is choosing the right battles and the right surrenders and the right rests. Tonight is a rest. He has counseled you well to lay down. Listen to his counsel. Lay down. He who goes about as a talebearer reveals secrets. Therefore don't keep company with him who opens wide his lips. Whoever curses his father or his mother, his lamp shall be put out in blackness of darkness. An inheritance quickly gained at the beginning won't be blessed in the end. The Lord blesses what is grown slowly, dear soul. The slow inheritance, the patient waiting, the long, faithful walking. He blesses every step that does not look impressive to the world. He blesses every quiet day of trusting, every quiet night of resting. The blessings of his slow seasons are the deepest blessings. They go all the way to the root. They will outlast every quick thing. Don't say, I will pay back evil. Wait for the Lord, and he will save you. Differing weights are an abomination to the Lord, and dishonest scales are not pleasing. A man's steps are from the Lord. How then can man understand his way? Wait for the Lord, beloved, and he will save you. Wait. That is a beautiful word. Wait. He is doing more in the waiting than you can see. He is preparing what you need. He is shaping what is to come. He is rescuing you from things you do not even know to fear. While you wait, he works. While you sleep, he works. He never stops working for the ones he loves. It is a snare to a man to make a rash dedication, then later to consider his vows. A wise king winnows out the wicked and drives the threshing wheel over them. The spirit of man is the Lord's lamp, searching all his innermost parts. The Lord's lamp searches gently, dear one. He is not a harsh seeker. He is a tender seeker. He shines his lamp into the rooms of your soul, not to expose you, but to find you, to draw you out of hiding, to say, I see you, and I love you, and I have come to be near you. The lamp is warm, the lamp is welcome. You are safe in its light. Love and faithfulness keep the king safe. His throne is sustained by love. The glory of young men is their strength. The splendor of old men is their gray hair. Wounding blows cleanse away evil, and beatings purge the innermost parts. His throne is sustained by love, beloved, not by power, though he has all power, not by might, though he is mighty, by love. The throne of God is held up by love. And that love spills out all over the universe, all over your life, all over this very night. Love sustaining all things, love sustaining you. Now we move into Proverbs chapter 21. The king's heart is in the Lord's hand, like the watercourses. He turns it wherever he desires. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the hearts. To do righteousness and justice is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. The king's heart is in the Lord's hand, dear soul. So is yours. Your heart, with all its tiredness, with all its gentle wishes, with all its quiet questions, is in his hand, held softly, like a small bird held by a careful child. He will not crush it. He will not drop it. He keeps it and warms it and treasures it. Your heart is safe in his hand tonight. A high look and a proud heart. The lamp of the wicked is sin. The plans of the diligent surely lead to profit, and everyone who is hasty surely rushes to poverty. Getting treasures by a lying tongue is a fleeting vapor for those who seek death. You are not seeking death, beloved. You are seeking life, and life more abundantly. You have come to the author of life. He gives it freely. He gives it generously. He gives life through these gentle words, life through this quiet stillness, life through this very breath you are taking right now. You are alive. You are loved. You are kept. 3 precious truths to carry into sleep. The violence of the wicked will drive them away, because they refuse to do what is right. The way of the guilty is devious, but the conduct of the innocent is upright. It is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop than to share a house with a contentious woman. The Lord has given you a corner of peace tonight, dear one, a small holy corner where contention cannot enter. Maybe just your bed, maybe just this very pillow. But it is a sanctuary. The Lord has set it apart for you. He has marked it as a place where only His peace gets to speak. Settle into your corner. It is a kingdom. It is enough. The soul of the wicked desires evil. His neighbor finds no mercy in his eyes. When the mocker is punished, the simple gains wisdom. When the wise is instructed, he receives knowledge. The righteous one considers the house of the wicked and brings the wicked to ruin. The righteous one is also the merciful one, beloved. He considers the house of the wicked, but he also considers your house with care, with kindness, with protective love. He walks the rooms of your dwelling, even now, and He blesses them. Each one, the kitchen, the hallway, the bedroom where you lie, He is in all of them, watching, keeping, loving. Whoever stops his ears at the cry of the poor, he will also cry out, but shall not be heard. A gift in secret pacifies anger, and a bribe in the cloak, strong wrath. It is joy to the righteous to do justice, but it is a destruction to the workers of iniquity. The Lord hears every cry, dear soul. He has not stopped His ears at any cry of yours, not even the wordless ones, not even the ones you did not know you were crying. He has heard them all, and He has gathered them up, and He has answered them in His own perfect way and timing. Tonight, He is answering with peace, with presence, with this very stillness wrapping around you. The man who wanders out of the way of understanding shall rest in the assembly of the dead. He who loves pleasure shall be a poor man. He who loves wine and oil shall not be rich. The wicked is a ransom for the righteous, the treacherous for the upright. The wicked is a ransom for the righteous, beloved. And in the deepest sense, the righteous one Himself was ransomed for you. Jesus took the place that should have been yours. He stood where you should have stood. He bore what you should have borne, so that you could lie here, in this peaceful place, in this peaceful hour, ransomed and free. The price is paid. You are free. It is better to dwell in a desert land than with a contentious and fretful woman. There is precious treasure and oil in the dwelling of the wise, but a foolish man swallows it up. He who follows after righteousness and kindness finds life, righteousness, and honor. You are following after righteousness and kindness, dear one, by coming here, by turning your tired heart toward the Lord, by choosing the gentle voice over the loud voices of the world. The Lord sees this following, and He calls it precious. He calls it beautiful. He calls it worthy of the deepest blessing. Life and honor are coming to you in His perfect time. A wise man scales the city of the mighty and brings down the strength of its confidence. Whoever guards his mouth and his tongue keeps his soul from troubles. The proud and haughty man, scoffer is his name. He works in the arrogance of pride. Guard your soul tonight, beloved, by guarding what you let speak inside you. Tonight, only let the Lord speak. Only let the Word speak. Only let the Spirit hum His soft song over your heart. The other voices, the worried voices, the accusing voices, can wait outside. They have no place at the bedside of the beloved. Only the kind voice of the Father may approach. The desire of the sluggard kills him, for his hands refuse to labor. There are those who covet greedily all day long, but the righteous give and don't withhold. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination. How much more when he brings it with a wicked mind? You bring no wicked mind tonight, dear soul. You bring a tired mind, a tender mind, a mind that has been bruised by the day, but has come gently to the Lord for healing. He receives this mind with such love. He smooths the worn places. He quiets the racing places. He sings over the small, hidden corners that are still afraid. He is making your mind well, even as you breathe. A false witness will perish. A man who listens speaks to eternity. A wicked man hardens his face, but as for the upright, he establishes his ways. There is no wisdom nor understanding nor counsel against the Lord. The horse is prepared for the day of battle, but victory is with the Lord. Victory is with the Lord, beloved. Tonight, the victory of rest is with the Lord. The victory over your worry is with the Lord. The victory over your tossing and turning is with the Lord. He fights this small, tender battle for you. He fights it well. He always wins. By morning, you will see. The victory will already have been done in the night. Now we move into Proverbs chapter 22. A good name is more desirable than great riches, and loving favor is better than silver and gold. The rich and the poor have this in common. The Lord is the maker of them all. A prudent man sees danger and hides himself, but the simple pass on and suffer for it. You have a good name, dear one. The Lord has given you a name that no one can take. Beloved, chosen, his, forgiven, cherished. Daughter or son of the Most High. Friend of God. Saint. These are your names. Whatever else you have been called by the world, these are your names in heaven. The names that will outlast every other name. The names you will hear spoken when you finally see him face to face. The result of humility and the fear of the Lord is wealth, honor, and life. Thorns and snares are in the path of the wicked. Whoever guards his soul stays from them. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. The Lord is training you tonight, beloved, not harshly, not impatiently, not with frustration, with the kind of training a loving father gives, the kind that shapes you slowly, gently, over many quiet seasons. He is shaping you into the likeness of his Son, bit by bit, breath by breath. Even as you sleep, the work continues. The shaping is steady, the shaping is tender, the shaping is good. The rich rule over the poor. The borrower is servant to the lender. He who sows wickedness reaps trouble, and the rod of his fury will be destroyed. He who has a generous eye will be blessed, for he shares his food with the poor. A generous eye, dear soul. The Lord has the most generous eye toward you. He looks at you with such warmth, with such pleasure, with such open-handed love. He does not glance. He gazes. He does not skim over you. He sees deep. He sees the hidden things. He sees the parts that long to be seen. He sees you, beloved, and what he sees, he blesses. Drive out the mocker, and strife will go out. Yes, quarrels and insults will stop. He who loves purity of heart and speaks gracefully is the king's friend. The Lord's eyes watch over knowledge, but he frustrates the words of the unfaithful. The Lord's eyes watch over you, beloved. They watch tonight. They watch when you wake. They watch in your dreaming. They watch in your waking. They have watched every day of your life, and they will watch every day to come. There has not been a single moment when his eyes were not on you. There never will be. You are watched over by love itself. The sluggard says, "There is a lion outside. I will be killed in the streets." The mouth of an adulteress is a deep pit. He who is under the Lord's wrath will fall into it. Folly is bound up in the heart of a child. The rod of discipline drives it far from him. You are not under the Lord's wrath, dear one. You are under the Lord's grace, hidden in his Son, covered by his blood, held in his unending mercy. There is no wrath left for you. It was poured out at the cross. The cup is empty. The penalty is paid. Only love remains for you. Only love, only love, only love. Whoever oppresses the poor for his own increase, and whoever gives to the rich, both come to poverty. Turn your ear and listen to the words of the wise. Apply your heart to my teaching, for it is a pleasant thing if you keep them within you, if all of them are ready on your lips. Apply your heart, beloved. just gently, just softly. The Lord is not asking for hard study tonight. He is asking for soft listening, for tender attention, for the slow, sweet reception of His word, like a small child sitting on a parent's lap, listening to a story before sleep. That is what you are doing, and He is the storyteller. And the story is good, and the ending is good, that your trust may be in the Lord. I teach you today, even you. Haven't I written to you 30 excellent things of counsel and knowledge, to teach you the truth, reliable words, to give sound answers to the ones who sent you? Your trust is in the Lord tonight, dear soul. Even small trust, even trembling trust, even trust that is more like a hand reaching in the dark than a confident grip. He receives the smallest reach. He honors the smallest move toward Him. He says, "This is enough, child. This is enough. Lay your hand in mine. I will hold the rest." Don't exploit the poor, because He is poor. Don't crush the needy in court, for the Lord will plead their case and plunder the life of those who plunder them. Don't befriend a hot-tempered man, nor associate with one who harbors anger. The Lord will plead your case, beloved. He is your advocate. He stands before the Father with His own wounds, and He pleads for you, always, always, always. Whatever has been spoken against you, He has answered. Whatever has been held against you, He has covered. He pleads, and the Father listens, and the verdict is always the same: loved, forgiven, welcome home, lest you learn His ways and ensnare your soul. Don't you be one of those who strike hands, of those who are collateral for debts. If you don't have means to pay, why should He take away your bed from under you? He will not take away your bed tonight, dear one. The Lord has prepared it for you. He has fluffed the pillows in the unseen way. He has smoothed the sheets in the unseen way. He has set the room just right for the depth of rest your soul needs. You are not on a borrowed bed. You are on a bed prepared by your Father in the house of His love, for as long as you need to lie down. Don't move the ancient boundary stone which your fathers have set up. Do you see a man skilled in his work? He will serve kings. He won't serve obscure men. Now we move into Proverbs, chapter 23. When you sit to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before you. Put a knife to your throat if you are a man given to appetite. Don't be desirous of his dainties, since they are deceitful food. Tonight, you are not at the table of a ruler who deceives, beloved. You are at the table of the Lord, who gives every good thing. The food on this table is not deceitful. It is true. It is satisfying. It is the kind of food that nourishes deep into the soul. Bread of heaven, fruit of life, honey of His word. Eat slowly, eat well. There is more than enough. Don't weary yourself to be rich. In your wisdom, show restraint. Why do you set your eyes on that which is not? For it certainly sprouts wings like an eagle and flies in the sky. Don't eat the food of him who has a stingy eye, and don't crave his delicacies. Don't weary yourself, dear soul. Hear those words again. Don't weary yourself. The Lord is calling you out of weariness tonight, out of striving, out of the constant chase. He is calling you into rest, into stillness, into the deep pasture where the sheep do not run, but only graze, slow grazing, deep grazing, the kind of feeding that fills the soul. For as He thinks about the cost, so He is. Eat and drink, He says to you, but His heart is not with you. The morsel which you have eaten you shall vomit up and lose your good words. Don't speak in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of your words. You are not eating with a fool tonight, beloved. You are eating with the Lord. His heart is fully with you, fully present, fully attentive, fully kind. Every word He gives you is given with His whole heart. There is no distance in Him. There is no half attention. He is wholly here, wholly with you, wholly devoted to your soul in this very moment. Don't move the ancient boundary stone. Don't encroach on the fields of the fatherless, for their defender is strong. He will plead their case against you. Apply your heart to instruction and your ears to the words of knowledge. Their defender is strong, dear one, and the Lord is your defender. Strong, mighty, faithful. He defends you against every accusation. He defends you against every attack of the enemy. He defends you against every old voice that tries to tell you you are not loved. He defends you tonight. While you sleep, he stands between you and every harm, strong, steady, sure. Don't withhold correction from a child. If you punish him with the rod, he will not die. Punish him with the rod and save his soul from Sheol. My son, if your heart is wise, then my heart will be glad, even mine. Yes, my heart will rejoice when your lips speak what is right. The heart of the Lord rejoices when you speak what is right. And tonight, you have spoken something so right, by coming to him, by laying down, by saying, with your tired body and weary mind, Father, I trust you. I trust you to hold me. I trust you to keep me. I trust you with my night. He hears that wordless prayer. He rejoices over it. Don't let your heart envy sinners, but rather fear the Lord all day long. Indeed, surely there is a future hope, and your hope will not be cut off. Listen, my son, and be wise, and keep your heart on the right path. Your hope will not be cut off, beloved. Hear that promise. Your hope will not be cut off. Whatever you have been hoping for, with quiet, patient trust, the Lord has not forgotten. He has not snipped the thread. He has not abandoned the prayer. The hope is still alive. It is still being woven. It will come in his time, surely, sweetly, wonderfully. Don't be among ones drinking too much wine, or those who gorge themselves on meat, for the drunkard and the glutton shall become poor, and drowsiness clothes them with rags. Listen to your father who gave you life, and don't despise your mother when she is old. Listen to your Father, dear soul, your Father in heaven, who gave you life and who gives you life still. Every breath you take is his gift. Every heartbeat is his provision. Every sunrise that has ever come for you was his arranging. He is the giver of all your life, and he is here, the closest of all, on this very night. Buy the truth and don't sell it. Get wisdom, discipline, and understanding. The father of the righteous has great joy. Whoever fathers a wise child delights in him. Let your father and your mother be glad. Let her who bore you rejoice. Let your father be glad, beloved, by simply trusting him tonight. That is the gladness he longs for. Not your perfection, not your achievements, just your trust. Your tired, soft trust. The way a small child trusts a parent at bedtime, asking no questions, only resting in the knowledge that they are loved. The Lord is so glad when you trust him this way. My son, give me your heart, and let your eyes keep in my ways. For a prostitute is a deep pit, and a wayward wife is a narrow well. Yes, she lies in wait like a robber, and increases the unfaithful among men. Who has woe? Who has sorrow? Who has strife? Who has complaints? Give him your heart tonight, dear one, just as it is. Tired heart, bruised heart, hopeful heart, doubting heart, whatever heart you have, give it. He receives every kind. He has not turned away a single heart that came to him. He will not turn yours away. He is reaching for it, even now, with both hands, with infinite gentleness. He will hold it well. Who has needless bruises? Who has bloodshot eyes? Those who stay long at the wine, those who go to seek out mixed wine. Don't look at the wine when it is red, when it sparkles in the cup, when it goes down smoothly. The Lord is not offering you wine that bites tonight, beloved. He is offering you the wine of his joy, the wine that does not steal, but fills, the wine that does not deceive, but heals, the new wine of his Spirit, soft and warm in the deep places of your soul. Drink, drink, there is no harm in this cup. Only love, only peace, only the gladness of the Lord. In the end, it bites like a snake and poisons like a viper. Your eyes will see strange things, and your mind will imagine confusing things. Yes, you will be as he who lies down in the middle of the sea, or as he who lies on top of the rigging. Tonight, dear soul, you are not lying in the middle of a stormy sea. You are lying on the firm shore of his mercy. Your bed is set on rock. The waters are calm beyond the shore. The wind is gentle, not stormy. The Lord has made the night safe for you. He has stilled the waters for you. He has hushed the storms that threatened your peace. You are safe on solid ground. They hit me, you will say, and I was not hurt. They beat me, and I don't feel it. When will I wake up? I can do it again. I can find another. Now we move into Proverbs chapter 24. Don't be envious of evil men, neither desire to be with them. For their hearts plot violence, and their lips talk about mischief. Through wisdom, a house is built. By understanding it is established. By understanding it is established, beloved. Your soul is being established by understanding tonight. The understanding of who God is. The understanding of who you are in Him. The understanding that nothing can separate you from His love. These understandings are like strong beams in the house of your soul. They are holding you up, steady, sure, even now in the deep of the night. By knowledge, the rooms are filled with all rare and beautiful treasure. A wise man has great power. A knowledgeable man increases strength. For by wise guidance you wage your war, and victory is in many advisers. Your rooms are filled with treasure tonight, dear one. The hidden rooms of your soul are being filled with peace, treasure beyond measure, with faith, treasure that endures, with hope, treasure that lights the dark, with love, the greatest treasure of all. The Lord is filling, filling, filling. By morning, your soul will be richer than when the day began. Quiet riches, eternal riches. Wisdom is too high for a fool. He doesn't open his mouth in the gate. One who plots to do evil will be called a schemer. The schemes of folly are sin. The mocker is detested by men. You are not a mocker, beloved. You are a quiet seeker, a gentle listener, a heart that has come with humility to the feet of the Lord. He sees your humility and He lifts you. He sees your seeking and He answers. He sees your listening and He speaks more, more, more. The conversation of His love does not end. It only deepens. It only grows. If you falter in the time of trouble, your strength is small. Rescue those who are being led away to death. Indeed, hold back those who are staggering to the slaughter. If you say, "Behold, we didn't know this," doesn't He who weighs the hearts consider it? He weighs the hearts, dear soul, and He sees yours tonight. He sees the weight of weariness in it. He sees the weight of love in it. He sees the weight of long-held faith in it. He sees the weight of waiting in it. He measures every gram of your heart with such tenderness. He calls it precious. He calls it His. He calls it home, in His own. He who keeps your soul, doesn't He know it? Shall He not render to every man according to his work? My son, eat honey, for it is good, the droppings of the honeycomb, which are sweet to your taste, so you shall know wisdom to be to your soul. If you have found it, then there will be a reward. Eat honey, beloved, the honey of His word, sweet to your taste, sweet to your soul. The Lord Himself is the honeycomb. Drip by drip, His goodness is filling you. The sweetness lingers long after the swallowing. It stays with you into your dreams. By morning, the The sweetness will still be there, on the edge of your tongue, in the corner of your soul. Your hope will not be cut off. Don't lay in wait, wicked man, against the habitation of the righteous. Don't destroy his resting place, for a righteous man falls 7 times and rises up again, but the wicked are overthrown by calamity. A righteous man falls 7 times, dear one, and rises up again. Hear that. Rises up again. The Lord lifts his own. Every time, every fall, every weariness, every stumbling, he is the great lifter. Tonight, even your lying down is a rising into his arms, a rising into his care, a rising into the rest he has prepared for you. Don't rejoice when your enemy falls. Don't let your heart be glad when he is overthrown, lest the Lord see it, and it displease him, and he turn away his wrath from him. Don't fret yourself because of evildoers, neither be envious of the wicked. Don't fret, beloved. The Lord says it gently. Don't fret. He is in charge of justice. He is in charge of outcomes. He is in charge of the fates of all the wicked and all the righteous. You do not have to carry the weight of how everything turns out. You only have to trust. You only have to rest. He carries the weight of the world. He carries it well. He always has. For there will be no reward to the evil man. The lamp of the wicked shall be snuffed out. My son, fear the Lord and the King. Don't join those who are rebellious, for their calamity will rise suddenly. Who knows what destruction may come from them both? The lamp of the Lord is not snuffed out, dear soul. It is burning, bright, steady, forever. And that lamp is your light. The Lord himself is your light. He has lit the way for you tonight, all the way to your bed, all the way into your dreams, all the way through to the morning. The lamp will not go out, not in the dark, not in the storm, not in the long, long night. These also are sayings of the wise. To show partiality and judgment is not good. He who says to the wicked, "You are righteous," peoples shall curse him, and nations shall abhor him. But it will go well with those who convict the guilty. It is going well with you, beloved, in the deepest sense. Maybe not by every measure of the world, maybe not by every standard the day held up, but in the secret place of the Lord, in the hidden judgment of his mercy, it is going well. He calls you righteous, because his Son has clothed you. He calls you blessed, because his grace has covered you. It is well with your soul. A rich blessing will come on them. An honest answer is like a kiss on the lips. Accomplish your outdoor work and get your fields ready. Afterwards, build your house. Don't be a witness against your neighbor without cause. Don't deceive with your lips. A kiss on the lips, dear one. The honest answer of the Lord is like a kiss, a blessing, a nearness, a tender claim of love. Tonight, the Lord is kissing your soul with the truth of his word. Each verse, a soft kiss. Each promise, a holy embrace. You are being loved up close, loved tenderly, loved as only the Father can love his own. Don't say, "I will do to him as he has done to me. I will repay the man according to his work." I went by the field of the sluggard, by the vineyard of the man void of understanding. Behold, it was all grown over with thorns. Its surface was covered with nettles, and its stone wall was broken down. The Lord is tending the field of your soul, beloved, even the parts that have been overgrown, even the parts that felt forgotten. He is pulling the thorns. He is clearing the weeds. He is rebuilding the broken walls. He never neglects the field of one he loves. By the time the harvest comes, your field will be fruitful again. He always finishes what he starts. Then I saw and considered well. I saw and received instruction. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So your poverty will come as a robber, and your want as an armed man. Tonight, dear soul, your sleep is not the sleep of the slothful. It is the sleep of the beloved. The Lord gives sleep to his beloved, the scripture says. He gives it like a gift, wrapped in the finest love. You are unwrapping that gift now, slowly, with the soft fingers of your weary heart. Inside is rest. Inside is peace. Inside is the dreamless safety of being held by God. Now we move into Proverbs chapter 25. These also are Proverbs of Solomon, which the men of Hezekiah, king of Judah, copied out. It is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the glory of kings is to search out a matter. As the heavens for height and the earth for depth, so the hearts of kings are unsearchable. The Lord knows the unsearchable, beloved. He knows the depths of the heavens. He knows the depths of the earth. He knows the depths of you. Every layer, every memory, every quiet hope you have not even spoken aloud to yourself. He knows, and he is not afraid of any of it. He loves all of it. He has loved you in your depths since before you knew you had depths. Take away the dross from the silver, and material comes out for the refiner. Take away the wicked from the king's presence, and his throne will be established in righteousness. Don't exalt yourself in the presence of the king, or claim a place among great men. The Lord is refining you, dear one, slowly, gently, with the kind of fire that does not burn the silver, but only purifies it. He removes only what is not useful. He keeps what is precious. He keeps you. The dross of the day he is taking away tonight, while you sleep, while you breathe. By morning, you will be a little more pure, a little more shining, a little more like his son. For it is better that it be said to you, "Come up here," than that you should be put lower in the presence of the prince whom your eyes have seen. Don't be hasty in bringing charges to court. What will you do in the end when your neighbor shames you? Come up here, beloved. The Lord says it to you tonight. Come up out of the low places, up out of the discouragement, up out of the ground where you have been lying flat. He is calling you to a higher place, the place of his arms, the place of his chest, the place where his heart beats steady and you can hear it. Come up, come close. Debate your case with your neighbor, and don't betray the confidence of another, lest he who hears it put you to shame, and your bad reputation never depart. A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in settings of silver, as an earring of gold and an ornament of fine gold. So is a wise reprover to an obedient ear, a word fitly spoken, dear soul. The Lord knows the words you need. Tonight, every word he has chosen for you has been the right word, the right verse, the right promise, the right gentle reflection. He has not given you too much. He has not given you too little. He has given you just what your heart can hold. The fitness of his words is so kind, so perfectly measured. Like the cold of snow in the time of harvest, so is a faithful messenger to those who send him, for he refreshes the soul of his masters. As clouds and wind without rain, so is he who boasts of gifts deceptively. By patience a ruler is persuaded. A soft tongue breaks the bone. A soft tongue breaks the bone, beloved. The Lord has the softest tongue, and yet his words are stronger than anything else in the universe. They created the world. They sustain the stars. They will heal you tonight. Strong, soft words, mighty, gentle words. The kind of words that change everything without raising their voice. He is speaking those words over you now. Have you found honey? Eat as much as is sufficient for you, lest you eat too much and vomit it. Let your foot be seldom in your neighbor's house, lest he be weary of you and hate you. A man who gives false testimony against his neighbor is like a club, a sword, or a sharp arrow. Eat as much as is sufficient, dear one. The Lord knows what is enough for you tonight. He has not given you the whole of his word in this hour. He has given you sips, bites, small portions of honey. He is teaching you to feed slowly, to savor, to not gulp. There is no rush. There is more for tomorrow night, and the night after, and every night for the rest of your life. He never runs out. Confidence in someone unfaithful in time of trouble is like a bad tooth or a lame foot. As one who takes away a garment in cold weather or vinegar on soda, so is one who sings songs to a heavy heart. If your enemy is hungry, give him food to eat. The Lord is not taking the garment away from you tonight, beloved. He is wrapping you in another, the robe of his righteousness, the cloak of his peace, the blanket of his tender care. You are being clothed, not stripped, warmed, not chilled, protected, not exposed. He covers his own. He always has. He always will. You are covered now. If he is thirsty, give him water to drink, for you will heap coals of fire on his head, and the Lord will reward you. The north wind produces rain. So a backbiting tongue brings an angry face. It is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop than to share a house with a contentious woman. The Lord rewards every quiet kindness, dear soul. Every drink of water given, every soft word offered to a hard person, every prayer for someone who hurt you. He sees them all. He stores them all. The reward is being kept for you in heaven, where moth and rust cannot destroy. Tonight, you can rest knowing your kindness has been seen. Your goodness has been counted. Nothing has been lost. Like cold water to a thirsty soul, so is good news from a far country. Like a muddied spring and a polluted well, so is a righteous man who gives way before the wicked. It is not good to eat much honey, nor is it honorable to seek one's own honor. Like cold water to a thirsty soul, beloved. That is what the good news of the Lord is tonight. Cold, clear water. The kind that quenches a deep, deep thirst you did not even know you had. He pours and pours. You drink and drink. By the time you fall asleep, every dry place will be watered. Every parched corner will be replenished. He never gives water in small drops to those who are truly thirsty. A man without self-control is like a city that is broken down and without walls. Now we move into Proverbs, chapter 26. Like snow in summer and like rain in harvest, so honor is not fitting for a fool. Like a fluttering sparrow, like a darting swallow, so the undeserved curse doesn't come to rest. The undeserved curse does not come to rest on you, dear one. Whatever has been spoken against you, whatever has been thought against you, whatever has been whispered in the dark against you, will not land. The Lord is the great deflector. He turns away every curse. He receives every blessing. Tonight, only blessings rest upon your bed. Only blessings. A whip is for the horse, a bridle for the donkey, and a rod for the back of fools. Don't answer a fool according to his folly, lest you also be like him. Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own eyes. The Lord is full of wisdom, beloved, and he is not playing the games of fools tonight. He is offering you something better, something higher, something so much more peaceful than the back and forth of the foolish world. He is offering you himself, his presence, his warm, steady company, the conversation of the wisest one who has ever been. You are in good company. You are in the best company. One who sends a message by the hand of a fool is cutting off feet and drinking violence. Like the legs of the lame that hang loose, so is a parable in the mouth of fools. As one who binds a stone in a sling, so is he who gives honor to a fool. You are not a fool tonight, dear soul. You are a wise one. The Lord calls you wise because you have come to him, because you are listening, because you are letting his word do its quiet work in you. He honors the wise. He blesses the wise. He gives sweet sleep to the wise. You will sleep tonight as the Lord's wise child, held, honored, at rest. Like a thorny branch in the hand of a drunkard, so is a parable in the mouth of fools. As an archer who wounds all, so is he who hires a fool, or he who hires those who pass by. As a dog that returns to his vomit, so is a fool who repeats his folly. The Lord has freed you from old patterns, beloved, from the things that used to pull you back, from the old vomit of the world that you no longer need to return to. You are walking forward. You are growing in His grace. Even tonight, by coming to His word, you are walking further away from every old harm, further into the light, further into freedom. Do you see a man wise in his own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for him. The sluggard says, "There is a lion in the road. A fierce lion roams the streets. As the door turns on its hinges, so does the sluggard on his bed. There is no lion in your road tonight, dear one. No lion that the Lord has not already conquered. The lion of the tribe of Judah has roared, and every other lion has been silenced. The roar of His love is the only roar that matters, and His roar is gentle. His roar sounds like, beloved. His roar sounds like, mine. His roar sounds like, sleep, dear child, sleep." The sluggard buries his hand in the dish. He is too lazy to bring it back to his mouth. The sluggard is wiser in his own eyes than 7 men who answer with discretion. Like one who grabs a dog's ears is one who passes by and meddles in a quarrel not his own. Tonight, you are not meddling in any quarrel, beloved. You are stepping out of every quarrel of the day. You are setting them down at His feet. The arguments that wanted to keep you up, the conflicts that wanted to circle in your mind, He takes them all. He carries them while you rest. He is the great carrier. He never tires. He never sets the burden back down on you. Like a madman who shoots torches, arrows, and death is the man who deceives his neighbor and says, "Am I not joking? For lack of wood, a fire goes out." Without gossip, a quarrel dies down. As coals are to hot embers and wood to fire, so is a contentious man to kindling strife. The Lord is the great quencher, dear soul. He quenches the fires of strife in your soul. He puts out the embers of resentment. He cools the flames of anger. He lays the soft hand of His Spirit over every burning place. And He says, "Peace, be still, be cool, be at rest. The fire is going out, the peace is rising. The night is calm, so very, very calm. The words of a whisperer are as dainty morsels. They go down into the innermost parts. Like silver dross on an earthen vessel are the lips of a fervent one with an evil heart. A malicious man disguises himself with his lips, but he harbors evil in his heart. The Lord harbors no evil for you, beloved. None. His heart is pure love, pure light, pure welcome. There is nothing hidden in Him that would harm you. Every chamber of His heart is open to you, and every chamber is full of love. You can lay your head against that heart tonight. You can listen to its steady, faithful beat. You will hear love. You will hear love. You will hear love. That brings us to the end of this segment. Say, continue when you're ready, and I'll write the next portion picking up from Proverbs chapter 26.